everyone. How are you? Come on in. What we doing? All right, let me get some of this stuff out. How's it going, everybody? It's been an interesting day so far. Let's see. All right. Hello, Lady C. How are you? How you doing, girl? I'm a good. It's been that type of day, you know? If you know what I mean. A little bit craziness. Weather's wacky. I'm glad. Sounds good. I'm glad you is good. I is good. The world is good. All right. So, yeah. What's new with you? Anything? Nothing with me. I'm just here and doing my thing. You can actually see this thing on here. It's a little cupcake. See my little cupcake? I call it a cupcake. Jimmy says it's an ice cream cone. I suppose it could be either or, but it does kind of look more like an ice cream cone. Yeah, the weather's just kind of wacky here. It's very windy out. There's a little bit of chill. Yeah, Jimmy won that for me. I forget where we were, but Fluffy, what's up? How are you? Me and Lady C were just talking about the crazy day today. All over the world. Just everywhere. Now, what the hell is that? Oh, it's Captain Skulls. Ha! It's Captain Skulls. One of Captain Skulls. That's what that was. I'm like, why can you see that? But yeah. Other than that, right? That's pretty much all you can say is I'm here. I'm alive. Hey, Josie, what's up? How are you? Lisa will probably be on in a little bit. The kids had Bible study today, and I don't think they get out for another hour, so. But she'll probably pop on after that. But we can entertain ourselves till then. But yeah, I'm good, Josie. Been a little bit of a crazy day. Lady C said it's the same with her. Is it the same with you, Josie? Has it been kind of a crazy day for you? But yep, that's about it. Lots of nothing going on. Today was just a little weird. Seth, what's up? How are you? Seth, let Dreams know. I sent her a link, but I also know Ken's going live, so tell her not to feel obligated to come over. I just sent her a link, so if she wanted to come up, she could. But I know Ken's going live too, and I think he's going live around the same time. All right, Lady C. Yes, Fluffy, we know. I keep forgetting that you guys are so far ahead of us that, like, right now it's morning time, whereas for us it's nighttime. Yeah, Fluffy, I saw that earlier. I saw the notice, the reminder that he was going live, so I just figured I would let her know that I did not expect her to blow him off, because I know she usually goes to his stream too, so. But yeah, that's about it. So, Fluffy, what did you think about that stream earlier? That was funny. Very, very funny. It was a rare form he was in. Thomas's. The one that he did today. Thomas. The train. Right? Thomas the train. Don't start me on that. I'm not going there. Yep. It was kind of funny. It was funny, and I don't know what was funnier. Hey Gemma, what's up? How are ya? But yeah, he's a weird one. Nice guy, but Wolfie, what's up? Fine, Gaffer. Fluffy. Said the bad word. Sorry, Fluffy. See you later. So, Wolfie, how are you? Gemma, how are you? Good, I hope. Did you hear the latest rumors about WrestleMania? I did not really hear anything. I try to only watch certain wrestling sites, because I think a lot of them are a lot of bull crap and they're talking out their ass. But my prediction on WrestleMania is that The Rock's going to end up coming and beating the shit out of Roman Reigns. Oh, see? Soon as I'm saying it, Wolfie puts it in the chat. God damn you, Wolfie. But yeah, I've been saying that for a while. I think he's going to come, especially now, after what happened with the Usos. Because in reality, The Rock is older than Roman. So The Rock is the oldest. And The Rock is going to put some education down on Roman. But yes, that's what I think too, Wolfie. Hello, Wrestling Forever. How are you? But yeah, Wolfie, I think that's what's going to happen. Woman, hangouts. Okay. I am good. We were just talking about WrestleMania and all the predictions. Who dat? Oh my God. Cash. That would be a great match. They call it Tribal Chief Match. Yep. And that's what I was just saying, that WrestleMania. Yes, WrestleMania. I hate that page. It's all because I wasn't there that it sucked. Yes, that is true, Cash. If you were there, it would have been so much better. Would have been. Yes. So how's your game been going? Your stream's been decent? Okay, Cash. For you guys that don't know, Cash used to join me before he became big and popular on his own. And then he dropped me like a hot pocket. I'm only joking. Great. No one shows up and talks, so they get to hear me cuss and scream. You got more subs than I do. Yeah, since you were last here, yeah. The channel's kind of growing up. And they just keep a coming. I don't know why. They just keep a coming. I know it was funny. The day I was in your stream, I wanted to talk, but at the same time, I'm like, I don't want them reading commentary, reading the chat and getting killed. It's about to blow up. We can hope. I got two eyes. Yeah, it's funny. I used to watch Jimmy play for hours. I could watch him play video games. The shoot 'em up games I don't like, but I can like to watch them. He'll bushimi it. Yeah, I don't get the skills to play the shoot 'em up game. Nice. Oh, cool. Yeah, I like the horror games or like role playing games like Skyrim. Those I like. I know some people find them boring. Right? It's getting there. Did you watch the pay per view this past week? It was a little crazy. Roman Reigns is heel now. Ah, not yet. Can't get my kids to sit down. I'm not happy about that. The fans will cheer him. Yeah. It's funny. When he was face, everybody booed him. Now he's going to be heel and they're all going to cheer him. Hello, Fluffy.
You look lonely.
Yeah. Are you eating Vegemite sandwich?
No, it's a beet sandwich.
Oh.
Unfortunately, us Australians will have red beet.
All right. Australia doesn't have Vegemite. What? Oh, yeah, you do, don't you?
Yeah. We love Vegemite, but we also love red beet.
Oh,
I'll put it this way. Over here, it is not unheard of us to ask for red beet on our Big Macs and Whoppers.
really? That's interesting. Josie's
Take,
still watching,
why don't you come up, Joe? Unless you're at work.
right? Josie, you could come up. I don't have
Unless,
you on Hangouts, but Gaffa must.
no, I don't either. I don't know who's got her
Oh,
on. It's usually Lisa, I think. Where is
yeah.
Lisa anyway?
I think she's going to come up later. She said she was going to come, but the kids are at Bible study and they don't get out till 8. So I don't know if she stays there while they're in there or if she drops them off and picks them up.
Let's see if she'll talk to me.
Daniel Bryan not beating him at Royal Rumble. Gamer! Fireworks from the penis today or the penguins today.
Penis.
That's what I thought it was supposed to be, and then the
Oh,
one
from the
kind of threw
penis
me
heaven.
off.
Well, we're not too worried about the fireworks. We enjoy fireworks.
They can be kind of pretty.
But if they're coming from the penis, that's very painful.
Yes.
And that's fun for us as well.
Gamer, would you like to come up? I know I usually get yelled at if I don't ask if you would like to come up.
You want me to send him a link?
Sure. Oh, fine, Josie. Fine. Be like that.
we might not want you up when Lisa comes. The offer may have run out by then.
So did you work today, Gaffer?
Not yet.
Oh no, we just got done talking about that, didn't we?
Yeah, it's morning. I do afternoon shifts, so I go in about, I think about 2 hours left before I have to get ready for it.
Uh-huh.
But I got the little one here because she's on school holidays at the moment. So how you doing today?
I'm good.
I was doing all right until I went and saw someone's particular live stream. Not a really good thanks, Lisa, for sending me that. I appreciate that.
Yeah.
And then she sent me another video to watch. Someone having their opinion about the debate.
Oh.
What do you expect was going to happen, people? It was Trump and that other wanker. It's not going to
Yeah,
be a damn
that's his new
interesting thing.
spot. That's where he's been laying.
So where's Jimmy anyway?
He's actually just walking by.
Huh?
You gonna
There you
come up
go.
on my stream?
Didn't know you were on.
Yes, I sent you a link.
Hi, Jimmy.
Gaffa said hi.
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 It's Doris's stream. I know he's asking about the other stream, but no, not interested. Not going down that road.
Yeah, no.
Suffice to say, I'm not sure I want to go there again.
Yeah, the only reason I went on was because he only had like 3 people watching. And I went on, and then I found out why there was only 3 people watching.
Yeah, well, I was one of the 3, and anyway, poor Mark. Poor Mark. I'm not thinking, but don't you want it? No, I'm fine. I had about 4 last night. Okay, enjoy. My daughter and I love raspberries, and we buy her, a couple of packets of raspberries a week, and she always eats them up, scoffs them really bad. And I keep saying to her every time she does, I said, "Well, hold on, what about me?" So now she comes up with the last raspberry and said, "Would you like the last raspberry before I eat it?"
Hello,
Which is cute.
Anthony. How are you?
Anthony.
Very funny, Josie. Good thing we like you. And Gamer, you don't want to know.
Okay, Gamer, go check out Thomas the Fam's last live stream. All right, it was a wonderful entertainment value, and that's all I'm saying about that. So you reckon The Rock's gonna come in and do a bout, do you?
Yeah, I think he's going to come back in because at the last pay-per-view, Roman Reigns, who is The Rock's cousin, beat up their younger cousin in a match and continued during the match to say he was the oldest, so he was the tribal chief and the head of the table because apparently they're Samoan and apparently whoever's older is like the leader of the family. So, and The Rock is a cousin, and he's the oldest. So I think he's gonna come in WrestleMania, and they're gonna have a match, and The Rock is gonna
Yeah,
beat him
and
down.
he has to by their um,
Right.
cultural ideals,
Yep.
because now he's basically been challenged and he needs to assert his leadership.
Yep.
Mm,
So yep, that's what a few of us think is going to happen.
yes, I know a few Samoans, and they're not small people.
No, not at
I
all.
know, I know Samoans are a bit. You could consider yourself to be correct in saying that Samoans are a bit like New Zealanders. In general, they're not a small person. They're big and they're solid, and yeah, in general.
Hmm.
And they have the same similar cultural ideals where there's heads of the family and all that kind of
Right.
stuff. But in New Zealand, they're a hell of a lot more family friendly orientated. They don't have times where they have to have a bit of a excuse me,
Yeah,
a
and
bit of
like
a bout, as it were.
yeah, and I know that like in the Samoan culture, like the tribal elders are like the head of the whole thing,
Yeah, there is
and it's like a
chiefs.
whole hierarchy type of thing.
Yeah, there is chiefs type things, but it does depend on firstborns and all that shit. And it's not just firstborn in the immediate family; it's firstborn in the whole family. It's like,
Right.
and when that one passes on, it goes down to the next one, and so on and so on. And you would have thought in this generation they wouldn't give two shits about it, but uh,
Yeah. Hey, B Wizzle, what's up? How are ya? But yep, that's what I think is gonna happen.
so the gamer's not coming up. I did send him a link in Twitter.
Oh, I'm sure he'll
Apparently,
come up
our
after.
company is not good enough for him today.
Apparently not. Last week it was, how dare I not invite him up and send him a link? And I'm like, you want a link? And he's like, no, I don't want to be on your panel anyway.
Oh,
I'm like,
Carrie Ann. Carrie Ann's up on Ken's channel. Finally. Took her forever.
nice.
Took her forever.
Oh, fine gamer. He's been on panel already today. That wasn't
Whose
my
panel?
panel. That was Lisa's panel, gamer.
Oh, you mean that thing she did early in the morning while she folded clothes?
Yes.
Okay. You shall forever be ever known as the clothes folder gamer.
Bunch of foreskins.
Um,
And that's not true, gamer. Last time you were up here, I had a full panel.
and fine. Invitation revoked. If you don't want to come up, don't.
Lies. I know you tell lies, gamer. Don't put yourself on blast.
We don't want stocking stuffers up here, thank you. We've got to get as many stocking stuffers as we want. We don't want another one.
You
Genuine
bloody,
guests are fully welcome, but stocking stuffers, no thank you.
you bloody wanker.
That's right, he's just being a cunt. Excuse the language.
Josie's in the shower, Gaffer. Did you see that?
Unfortunately, no, I didn't see it, and that's the problem.
I was going to say, she said she's in the shower and you didn't make a comment.
Yes, I know. I'm trying not to make those comments anymore.
Okay.
Only where Lisa's concerned, I always make that comment. But I'm finding that there's too many people out there with thin skins and sensitive feelings, and a joke is just not a joke anymore.
Yep. Too many people getting butthurt.
Just a little. Just a little. Why is my got a brief?
I made fire tinder with nothing but pubic shavings and an Elvis album. All right. Nice to know you have some skill in your own head.
Nice to know you still have an Elvis album. Not many people can claim that. Have you got an Elvis album, Doris?
No. My mother was a big Elvis fan.
People been threatening you, Gamer? That's not very nice.
Nope, not very nice at all. Diet Cola, what's up? I know, I said the same thing, Diet Cola. I was like, I know there's a couple other people live.
Yes, we waited till you left for work,
Yep.
and then talk to each other. Let's all of us go live. Diet Cola's at work, and
Yep.
he's really going to hate that.
They threatened to burn your pubic shavings and your Elvis albums. How bloody dare them. Those blankets. Diet Cola, are you out of work soon? I'll probably be on for a while. We just started, so.
Yeah, and seeing as I'm up here, ain't going well. Where'd you worry?
How
Yes.
very bloody dare them.
Yes, how? Well, you will leave your pubic shavings and Elvis albums out where other people can get to them, the Gamer. You should lock them away if they're so precious.
Oh, okay. Well, I do apologize. Next time I will try and check your schedule before I go live.
I thought we did. That's why we went live. My bad. See, we even decided to go live when Lisa wasn't available.
Yep. We wanted
We
to
just
see if we could
absolutely-
drag in some new blood to abuse.
Absolutely rude of us to do this. We went live when Josie was going to have a shower, and we went live when Gamer was battling his pubic Elvis albums debauchery. And we went live when Jimmy wasn't interested in being on panel.
Yep.
So we're just breaking all the rules right now. The rebels that we are.
I was going to say, we are rebels.
What can you expect from a woman at work at a prison? And now she works even like in the most difficult place of it. Oh, you think a prison was bad? She's a canteen lady. Try and work with them apples.
I thought I was going to a Lord of the Rings party, but I clearly entered the wrong club. I'm guessing this is from Gandalf, the guy tugging me off.
The guy he's taking me up. Is it really?
Does it look like a wrestling stream?
Not only that, it's I don't think you're too unhappy about Gandalf the Gay tugging you off, Gamer, from what I understand. Yeah, we're not doing wrestling streams, Jimmy. We're having a bit of a chit chat. Do you think I'd be up here if it was a wrestling stream?
That's why it's called Wednesday Talk. So talk.
Yeah, it's Wednesday, so talk. Wrestling stream was Monday, wasn't it?
Yes.
That's because that's when the wrestling's on. So are you coming up, Jimmy, or not? It's a bloody easy question to ask.
Right? There. Now it's a poop stream.
Yeah.
Nope, that made it worse.
And just so you know, if you don't know where the poop came from.
Jimmy, I've been reducing my premature ejaculation by fucking hedgehogs. Hello, Susie, to anyone.
Yeah, we're not doing wrestling. Please, I reiterate, this is not a wrestling stream. Okay, Doris does fine without you up here. All right.
Fine, screw
we
you
know
too.
we know where the love is. We know where the love is.
He's probably over on Ken's panel.
Yeah, he probably is. No. He's got Mike and Dreams and Kerry Ann up on his panel. So, and Squirrel's in chat. So.
Ah. Susie, how are you today? And I love you too. Poor Diet Cola. Always working.
Isn't it amazing? He's got 7 people watching, and so have you. I wonder if they're the same 7 people.
Right?
See, now he's got 8 people watching, and so have you.
Everyone's mean, Susie. Yeah, they burn gamers' pubic shavings in his Elvis albums. And they
Well, they
threatened
didn't
him.
burn it. They threatened to burn it. They haven't. I don't think he's actually let them do it yet.
I try not to be mean, Susie. Once in a while it comes out, but I try not.
Oh no, don't worry. Don't ever get Doris mean. Okay, that's one thing you don't want to see is a mean Doris. Remember these women used to handle bloody, cons and shit. 5'2" ball of fury.
Thanks.
Raven.
Raven, what's
How are you, Raven?
Joseph Grohl. How are you?
Oh God, we got 10. And a
Good evening.
not a great Sammy, not a great gamer's breakfast.
Good evening, sir.
How are you, eh?
Good evening, sir.
Don't make me regret pushing the button, gamer.
I know. That's what I was hoping. I hope you're well. I've got the tongue rolled down to a T as well. Sir. Good evening,
Nice.
sir.
You do sound very much.
Thank you.
Now all we have to do is sound French and everything will be perfect.
Joseph,
Would
who
you
the
like
hell
a
do you
roast
think it is?
potato? What? Who's that? Joe?
Yes.
Diamond cutter for Joe, followed
He-
by a nipple to nipple suplex, and then some Crisco and a fist.
And
Good
I'm
evening,
good,
sir.
Joe.
Huh? Who
I am
in
good.
the blue hell is that, Doris? Who in the blue hell is what?
What Gamer was saying with the Habib accent.
Roses are the red, violets are blue. Good evening, sir. Where's my phone? Someone's ringing, messaging me, and I'm not near my phone.
Oh,
I've left
Jesus.
it. No, Jesus. Where I'm coming from right now, it's Ganesh or a cow.
Oh, okay.
They're sacred.
Yes, cows are sacred in that part of the world.
Yeah.
I'm glad you caught up, Joe.
Just like breasts. Memo. Baby girl, come on. That's it, come in. Oh. How's the lost that you can charge?
Well, Joe, I
What?
appreciate you stopping by on your break.
Oh, Joe, I really appreciate it.
Yes, we do.
Another time I cut a fucking years.
Out of all the things you could be doing on your break, you chose us. We're absolutely privileged.
And then the worst thing is he always shows up on his break, and then he even shows up when he gets home from work. So he comes back. I don't know, Joe. I don't have it on.
You want to have the thumbs up?
Gamer, Raven
Yes?
said, okay, will you stop? You sound like a nutcase.
Okay, Raven, would you go fuck yourself? There we go.
What is that, Pix? It's breakfast,
What else did you expect?
Susie. It's toast with beans, sausage, bacon, and eggs.
And a nice good
Yes.
old serving of
Yeah.
good evening, sir.
Yes, that is a typical English breakfast.
I'll stop now. I need my glasses though, because they're next to me. That's good. I can't see shit. I just had air wash and I blow dried my hair, and I don't know why, but after I blow dried my hair, I'm as blind as a bat for like half hour.
Well, because maybe you blow dried your eyes.
Probably. I just can't see shit. I'm like, my eyes are just fucked anyway, but I have to get my glasses.
And Joe, that was the honest thing to do.
Another diamond cutter for Joe.
Yes, Susie, baked beans and breakfast.
It's a British staple. Baked beans is a slow release of protein. It's got tons of iron in it. In fact, baked beans has got everything in it.
Ah,
Literally everything. You could have baked beans literally on their own. Not just all the time, but it would give you a lot of nutrients needed.
Can't stand baked beans.
I love
them. I love them if they're cooked right, but they have to be cooked right. If they're cooked like bullets, I will throw them back in the chef's face and I will go, no, monsieur, petit pois. Good evening, sir. And then
I don't know how people can't cook them right. They're already cooked in the can. You just open the can and heat it up.
Put them in a pan, right, cook very slowly at a slow heat and add a pinch of salt in to split the shells of the beans and keep stirring, and they'll get softer and softer until they turn mushy like mushy peas, and then I put them
Our baked beans are already like that in the can.
Well, they're probably fucking stale then, aren't they?
Probably, but that's baked beans. They're already
No. Beans are solid, mate.
Yeah, no.
Tell me one
baked
baked
beans
item
we get
that's
are
fucking
already pre-cooked in a can.
Tell me one baked item that's soggy.
I don't know. In Australia, the baked beans are baked in a can.
Right. They're not soft. They're not. Oh my God, you're being, what's the word? Pedantic.
I'm not. I'm telling you that what you're saying to do with baked beans is already pre-done in the can. You just have to heat it up and zap it.
We need a moderator.
See, here we have both. We have people that make baked beans from scratch, and then we have canned baked beans.
Well, how do you make baked? Did you just get some beans, toss them in a can?
No, they come from the can. Like they're already cooked at a factory.
No, how do you make baked beans?
I believe it's
I can fly.
a bag of beans and like Worcestershire sauce,
Yeah.
maple syrup, or molasses,
Yeah,
pork.
that's it. Don't you just like get white beans and parboil them and add flavored sauces to them and
Yeah, and then you
slowly
cook them.
simmer them until they infuse and then whatever.
Yeah,
Stuff like that.
they're cooked like all day.
Nobody I know of in Australia does that. We all just go to the store and buy a can of baked beans and open it and tip it in a pot and warm it up and give it to the kids.
Some people do it here. Not many, but some people
That's
do.
a very weak portion of baked beans in that fry up, though. There ain't enough rashers of bacon either. There should be more bean juice. Maybe a couple of slices of toast. Fried slices have to be cooked right, because fried slices cooked wrong, it just tastes like shit.
Here, gamer, is how we in Australia make baked beans.
Yeah, that's the same as ours. Identical. 1 for 5 a day. Yeah.
They don't require much cooking.
Well, no, you can eat them raw, but I like mine red hot.
Yeah,
I ain't gonna have cold beans with hot bacon.
Oh yeah, have you ever had a cold baked bean sandwich? That's
Yes,
disgusting.
that's like my favorite. Oh my god!
Yeah,
I
but
love
what's the
cold bean
relevance with
sandwiches.
the bacon? I said cold beans with bacon. I didn't mention the sandwich.
Yeah, but after you have beans for breakfast or dinner or whatever, you wait a couple of hours, then you have a cold bean sandwich.
I'm not a fucking savage.
Are you trying to say that me and Fluffy are savages because we eat cold
Possibly
beans?
if you eat cold beans. Ugh. No, I have. God created the saucepan, and the saucepan I shall use. The saucepan is my shield, and I shall not want.
Yes. I don't know if God created the saucepan, but he
Did.
highly approves of any pan that is named sauce.
Peter Pan.
Yes,
Yeah, Joe.
He is the brother of saucepan.
That's what happens when you become an adult, Joe. Your paycheck disappears even as it goes in your hand. It goes out the other
I
hand.
don't get a paycheck.
Can I have some money, please?
My
Whoever's
budget
asking.
company gets my paycheck and they give us an allowance.
Really?
Yep. So they pay all our bills. We tell them how much we need to live off each week, and they just give us allowance. Which is really good because I don't have to worry about bills no more. I just tell them what bills need to be paid.
I need pigeon.
Joe, I'd give you 50 Australian, but I don't think it's worth 15 American.
Joe, why don't you give me 50 straight? No, no, American. Who are we even talking about? Whoever's talking about money, who's talking about money?
Joseph Grohl says he's got $15 to his name on payday.
Oh, diamond cutter for Joe.
He paid all his bills.
I must admit, Joe, when I was paying the bills, I prepaid all my known expenses so that when the bill was due, it was already paid.
Ah. And Gamer Joseph said he can't help you out with money, but if you ever come to the U.S. and go to Connecticut, he can get
Oh,
you
I
a
don't.
job.
I don't want his money. I was talking shit. Unless it's for a ham sandwich. And B, I don't want your job.
But hold
But
on.
thank you, Joe.
Don't
No,
you have
because
to have
I
a
don't.
green? Don't you have to have a green card to work in
I've-
America?
I've got a green card.
Either that or a work visa.
I've got a green card. Haven't you heard that? Good evening, sir. Years of practice. Fine, okay. Joe will have you working on the trains.
That accent will work in Australia. I'm not sure it works in America. You come over to Australia with that accent, and they'll give you everything.
The only job I'm going to have when I go to America is a rancher.
You want to be a rancher?
Well, just somewhere where I can ride my horses, shoot my revolver at shit.
You can't be a rancher in Australia. Sorry.
I don't want to be. In
You
Australia.
can be a jackaroo, but you can't be a rancher.
Unfortunately, Australia is too dangerous for me. I'm going to go to the mountains of western Texas.
I didn't know Western Texas had any
I was
mountains.
going to say, I don't know if Texas has mountains, Gamer.
Okay, I'll interject and I'll just step back and I'll let you two look at western
You
Texas.
can go
has
to the mountains of Montana.
and then you could apologise to me that you don't know your own country's geography. I'll sit here and wait. Go on Google.
All right, I'm going to go wiggle it, Gamer.
No, I'm not doubting you. I just said I'm telling you that I didn't know that Texas had mountains.
But you said it for that reason.
Did I? Or did I actually
Yes.
tell you that I just didn't know that Texas had mountains?
Arse hat, it's being proven I'm right now. Just wait.
What constitutes a mountain?
I stand corrected, Gamer.
It's all right. I accept your apology. And you know what? I appreciate somebody who admits they were wrong. So, Doris, high five. You're the bigger person in this one. Fuck Gaffer.
Texas has over 2,000 mountains. I never knew that. I thought
Yeah,
Texas was all flat.
2,000 Gaffer.
Thank you very much for the information. Now I know that Texas has mountains. Next thing you're going to tell me that bloody Arizona has mountains too.
Arizona has the Grand Canyon.
That's not a mountain, that's a hole. All right? That's
Surrounded
what
by
happens when you
mountains.
throw a 20-cent piece into a crack in the earth and tell a Mexican to go find it.
Hi, Doug Vicious. How are you? I did not, Joseph. I did not watch any of it. I think Jimmy watched the whole thing.
What? The debate.
The debate.
I
yes.
I watched 5 minutes of the highlights and I was bored.
It was gloriously awful.
Yeah,
It was
I get very
horrendous.
bored watching shit like that.
Oh
Yeah,
no,
it was-
I didn't get
it was
bored. I
stupid,
watched it. It was ridiculous.
Joseph said he thought it was the Jerry Springer show. He was embarrassed.
Yeah.
Yeah, I heard it was a shit show.
But Trump did actually achieve what he wanted to achieve. He made his opposition look as stupid as he was.
That's what everybody was saying. That Biden fell right into the trap.
Yep. Never ever underestimate Trump. He's a very shrewd businessman.
Yes, he is.
And unfortunately, politics is a business. I don't give a shit what anyone says.
Joe, that's what Lisa said. Lisa was like, I swore it was my two older kids fighting. I wanted to tell them both to go to their rooms. Lisa!
Hello, beautiful. You know, you don't have to type so much if you get your ass up on panel.
Oh, if she's coming up, I better go.
Why?
I'm just saying it because it's like an awkward atmosphere then.
I braved my haters, gamer. I think you can.
Oh, I've braved all my haters. Well, actually, I haven't. I'm getting loads of hate at the moment.
Actually, no, I don't believe so, Joseph. I think any president after Trump has got to be a breath of fresh air. Not saying that Trump's a bad or anything else, but he's so far in the opposite direction of what people think presidents should be like, that anybody after him has to be more presidential than anybody else. How rude! Not a great gamer.
All right,
What?
Joseph.
That's
Thank
what
you
Lisa
for
I'm
said.
not-
popping
How
up,
rude!
I wouldn't say I'm rude.
Lisa. She said, "How rude! Not a great gamer. I love you." She loves you, gamer.
Sure. Big guy.
Yes, he did give him a diamond cutter. I'm not sure if Gamer even knew that was going on.
I've given Joe 3 diamond cutters since he's been here.
Yes, hold on, Lisa. Give me a sec.
I can't
Oh,
read chat.
I would love to put a link in the chat, but I don't have a wrench, so you'll have to do it,
Oh,
Lisa.
Yeah, I ain't got a wrench either, you know, because I'm a cunt.
Yes, we know you're a cunt. That's why you haven't got a
No,
wrench.
that's what Doris's own words, not mine. You're a cunt, gamer. And I'm
Yeah,
actually
no, I'm not allowed to
joking.
put. I'm not allowed to put links in the chat, so I just make Doris put the link in the chat.
well, now you
I
have a
don't.
wrench, Fluffy.
No, you've already put the link in the chat, Doris. I don't need to. Thank you very much for putting the link in the chat, Doris. I appreciate that.
You're very welcome.
And I was going to say, I was only joking about I don't need nor want. It's weird going into all the channels and everyone's got a blue wrench. It's like a fucking cult.
Yeah, gamer. I've thought of giving you a wrench, but the thought scares me.
Oh, well, first of all, I appreciate your honesty. Second of all, I'll remember that. Third of all, don't ever fucking invite me up again.
And Mark says,
Pretty
"Hey,
simple, isn't it?
gamer."
What,
Hello,
Mark? Ice Mark.
Yes, Lisa's Mark.
Dude, you've used your only phone call from the ICE detention centre to come online and say hello to me. God bless you, Mark. When I go over there, we're going to get captured together and spend the night in the slammer.
They don't. No, they just deport them back to Mexico.
Well, no, it's going to be awesome. We're going to have I'm going to have white treatment in the cages. I'm going to have my own cage. It's going to be awesome. You'll see.
Yes, Seth. I think Mark noticed that when he was up there.
When I go to America, we will show that it's not just they treat all illegal immigrants the same. And I guarantee you, I'm just making a point here that when I go, they're going to be as strict with me as with everyone else.
Yes, and you will be deported to Mexico.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, even the Canadians, when they go over there to America and they're illegal, they get deported to Mexico.
Hey, Ray Carson. Yep, we save on the
Oh no! They send everyone to Mexico to get the deposit. Everyone's got a deposit, so they get for every person sent in, they get 10 cents returned to them.
Nice.
And in my cage, I want a poster of the Jackson 5.
Hey, Just Ray. What a weird name to call your kid, Just Ray.
So, Ray, how are you today?
I'm going to just keep going with this, Doris. Whilst I'm in one of these cages, maybe I could film you a hell in a cell.
Oh, that'll be good, gamer.
Yeah. There we go. Call Vince.
Yep. I'll be your booker.
Mark, bring your wrestling mask. We've got to beat the shit out of each other for 10 minutes. Sorry, it'll be worth it. Oh my god, I could be I could be Nacho Gamer.
That
Could have
would be good.
My own wrestling mask and everything. Brown with a sausage on the front.
I missed something then.
We're talking
Yeah,
about the Hell in a Cell match that Mark and Gamer are going to have when they get deported.
Yeah. But we're gonna have I'm gonna have Mexican wrestling masks on because I fucking love Mexican wrestling.
And it's going to have a
Hold on.
sausage.
If it's anything like him and Laser, Mark will just lay down in the corner and say yes, whatever.
My kind of match. Oh, basically the Goldberg and Undertaker then. Cool.
Yes.
That was a sad match.
Well, it's going to be even a sadder match when The Rock gets back into the ring. I reckon whoever pissed him off is going to really wish they had known. He'll make it look good though. He'll lay down a couple of times just to make it look like the other guy knows what he's doing, but then he'll just get up and smack him.
Taker in real life would smash the shit out of Dwayne.
Who?
The Undertaker.
Probably.
I'm gonna smack you, silly boy, and that would be it.
I know,
Tombstone
but
pile driver.
you got to remember there's one thing that Dwayne Johnson's got that makes him not so strong in general, and that is he doesn't want his pretty face messed up.
Yep, you got to be careful. He's got that moneymaker face.
I genuinely think that Taker is one-eyed bastard in real life.
Probably.
Definitely.
What, you mean Mike Tyson of wrestling?
Oh no, the Tyson of wrestling, as much as I'd hate to say, it's probably Brock Lesnar, isn't it?
Yeah, probably.
He's an animal.
No, that's the animal.
I wouldn't like being in a ring and like fucking up a move on Brock, and then for the rest of the match he's just beating the shit out of you because you hurt him. Can you imagine?
Yep.
Oh my god. Just like an accidental punch in the corner, just faking a punch, but you catch him a bit, and then for the rest of the match, you're the ping pong ball.
It's definitely happened.
Has it?
Who did you do it to?
I don't remember who the guy was, but there was a guy. I watched the documentary on it that accidentally made contact harder than he was supposed to, and Brock basically pummeled the guy with real shots like the whole rest of the match.
And you would not want to get. I mean, the dude has proved that he's a pretty tough cookie in UFC. He's pretty, yeah, wouldn't want to be this bad.
I must admit that would have been the ultimate proof of wrestling is to go into UFC and actually survive.
Well, Punk tried and got laughed at.
Yep.
They all bigged him up. He was like supposed to be the next best thing, weren't it? And he was just bitch slapped about that.
Oh, yeah, wrestling forever. That too. Perry Saturn did it to Mike Bell.
I remember that. That was actually televised, that match.
Yep.
Mark says, if I go down, Gamer's going down with me.
Yeah. We can go down together, dude. Maybe like subtle 69 in. If you really want to be that uncomfortable. Oh, Gamer, you taste so sexy. Thank you, sir.
me see if I can.
If he's going to be laying in the corner, he's getting a stink face anyway. That was a disgusting move. I actually remember that match with fucking Perry Saturn. You see in his eyes, he's like, ah. God, wasn't that WCW? Or was that
Yeah, it was.
WWE?
No, it was WCW.
Shit. That was like 99 or some shit.
Yep.
Fuck, I actually remember that match now. Good old fucking hairy stump. No, it was WWE, weren't it? Weren't it because he did that he had to have the mop?
Oh yeah, I think you are right.
Because they were like, Vince said to him, either you're getting a mop or you're getting fired. So he had the mop, didn't he? That was his partner. So that would have been 2001 or 2.
Yeah. Yeah, because it was in the middle of 2001 that WCW went out of business.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, I remember watching that as well. I used to watch Monday Night Nitro, and then 1 week it was Nitro, and then the next week it was Nitro. But Vince McMahon was there buying it out, and it was Sting versus Flair, if I remember correctly, in the last WCW. Woo!
Let's see.
I made it. Sausage.
Yeah, Moppy. That was the name of the mop. Moppy.
He's vanished now, Perry Saturn. He wasn't very tall, was he?
No, he was quite small.
6 foot, 6'1". What was he?
I don't even think he was that tall. I think he was like 5'6", 5'7".
Oh, he weren't 5'7". Come on, that's like Mysterio height. Mysterio's one of the shortest in the game. Well, in like North American. Pardon me.
Let me see. Does it say?
I'll find it.
He's 5'10".
What are you using Mike Bell match? Find it.
I think short for Britain was Norman Smiley. Said wrestling forever.
He's dead, and he Mike Bell.
I think so. I'm not 100% positive though.
That's right. I've just been watching the incident.
What? With Perry Saturn?
Yeah, and Mike Bell.
Yeah, I remember. He Saturn landed on his head or some shit, and then fucking he just started going mad at him.
And then he threw Mike Bell out of the ring, and he landed on his head. And yes, he died in 2008. Not sure what he died of, though. Drugs. All right, well, that just brought it down really quick. Norman Smiley. Who's Norman Smiley?
Norman Smiley was a guy that wrestled in WCW, and now he's a trainer in he was a trainer in WWE.
Seth will be 30 next week. Come to think of it, Seth, I think Lisa's going to be a little bit older next week.
All right, Lisa.
Whatever happened to the wall?
I have learned that Lisa's 20 minutes are 2 hours long.
I don't know. That's a good question, Gamer.
He was a big fucker, wasn't he?
Yeah, he was.
He was like 6'7", 6'8". Oh, he's dead. He died in 2003. Oh, no way.
Oh, yeah.
Do you remember he was Berlin's bodyguard, weren't
Yep.
he, first of all?
Yep, that's how he made his debut.
What was his name?
He was called The Wall. He was in WCW.
Cherry Duke.
Yep.
Now known as Malice. It's the only wall I can come up with.
Yeah, Jerry Jewett lived from December 27th, 1966 to December 6th, 2003.
2003. Yeah. He was Sergeant AWOL, and in 2003 as Malice.
Yep, he was found unconscious in his hotel room. He later identified as a heart attack was the cause of death.
Must have had heart issues because they couldn't see any other reason for him to have a heart attack. Anyway.
Yeah, he was wrestling forever. I thought he was pretty good, Alex Wright.
Underrated, what does that mean?
Meaning that like they didn't like push him, they didn't really use him. All of his gimmicks were basically jokes.
So he was the class clown that was used every so often.
Yeah. Like he would like come out to the ring dancing and calling himself pretty. And then when people got sick of that, that's when he became the other guy who didn't speak English and just spoke in Swedish. And he was like an American hater. His name was Berlin. At least that gimmick was a little serious, but it didn't last very long.
Yes, I
Yeah,
must admit,
Disco Inferno's
popularity
good
is a big
thing.
thing.
Yeah, Disco Inferno also came to the ring dancing, and he was almost like Shawn Michael-ish, but never gained the popularity that Shawn Michaels gained.
I also think it all depends on the promoter.
Yeah. Yay! Seth said, "Yay, Thomas! Yay!" Yeah, with the black trench coat and the black hair, sunglasses. Yeah, I agree. Wrestling
Who's
forever.
that?
Berlin. He said it
Oh,
failed because the gimmick was a little too close to the Columbine shooters, like the way they had him dressed up and they cut his hair, and I think
yeah,
that was right
very
around that
short.
time.
Berlin was very short-lived.
Yep.
Yeah, but a name like Berlin and then having a dark, ominous look to him don't go down so well.
Yeah.
German.
Well, and not only that, but they had him, like I said, he only spoke Swedish and refused to speak English, and basically just was every other not from here gimmick that wrestling did. He would just bash Americans and say how stupid they were. And
They speak Swedish in Sweden. He was German.
was it German that he was talking?
Berlin, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Hey, Fiend, what's up? We're just kind of talking about old wrestling gimmicks and um, wrestlers that had died. And
I must admit, the best wrestling gimmick I ever saw was George the Animal Steel.
I love George the Animal Steel.
He didn't have to say anything. He just went
Nope.
in there, kicked ass, walked out.
Sorry, I'm gonna have to say the best in gimmicks and Taker because he can literally spend 20 minutes just walking down to the ring and
Yep.
the arena's screaming the entire 20 minutes.
I love The
And
Undertaker. He's my
especially
favorite.
when Paul Bearer was there, it made things even.
Oh, yes.
There's one you can watch this date match pair stand on, and it's not even that old. It's only in the 2000s or something, and it's where Paul Bearer points the Undertaker towards the ring, and like the Undertaker like listens to his commands, and it's just, I don't know. I used to love that when I was a
Yep.
kid. Anyway,
Yep. When I was a kid, I would get all excited when Paul Bearer would raise the urn, because you just wait for the Undertaker to stand up, like if he was down getting beaten up.
and his intro was always good. The music.
Yep. Yep. Eat and mine. That was all George Steele said. And Liz. Don't forget when he fell in love with Elizabeth. He would say Liz, and he would follow her around.
Liz.
Yeah. Yeah, some of the TNA gimmicks were kind of out there. I mean, some of them roped you in, but SmackDown was good.
Is TNA still going?
It is, but it's on some weird channel that I don't get. Somebody said Vice. I think they said it's on. Oh, I remember Spike TV. Yeah, that's not around anymore, right? I used to love the B-rated movies they used to put out. Oh, is it Access TV now? Yeah, I don't think my package has that channel because I can never find TNA.
So I haven't seen it in ages. The only one that NXT's on, but that's about it.
Yep. Yep.
Do apologise. I'm brushing my hair.
That's okay. Yeah, those movies were awful, Wrestling Forever, but you couldn't help but watch them. It was a good way to spend a Sunday afternoon. Almost like when you drive by a car wreck or something, you can't help but look. But some of them were decent. Like, didn't Sharknado come out on Sci-Fi at first, and then it became I don't know why, but it became like a big culture shock thing.
It happens. Cult classic.
Yep.
Yeah, it happens.
That's like I never knew. I think it was Friday the 13th. The movie that was originally a B-rated movie. Like it was a low budget film.
A lot of Hellraiser. That's another one.
Yep.
A lot of them do it.
The first Terminator?
Yeah, we were just talking about that earlier, weren't we?
Yep.
Friday the 13th was my favorite movie. It scared the shit out of me, but I loved it. I think that's what turned me into a horror fanatic. Joyride, yep.
These days, they're not scary at all, them old movies.
No. No, they don't make good scary movies anymore. I think the last decent one that came out was Scream. Aside from like I liked Paranormal Activity.
Bored me.
I think the first Texas Chainsaw was B movie-ish also. The same for Night of the Living Dead. Yeah.
When I was 8 years old, Bram Stoker's Dracula used to scare the
Oh,
crap out
that
of me.
and one thing that scared the shit out of me, and I couldn't watch when I was little, and I only learned about it because of my brother who's older, was Salem's Lot. Did you ever see Salem's Lot? Oh my god. The part where the little boy's on the
But then
outside of the window scratching on the window.
I must admit, I'm trying to think of the name of it now. Psycho. Psycho was another. Right now, you look at it, you laugh because seriously.
Yep.
but when it came out, that sent nightmares through a lot of kids.
Yeah, The Exorcist was too. Yep.
Exorcist was, but after getting over Psycho and all that stuff, The Exorcist was just more graphic than it was scary.
Yeah.
But the Psycho was scary. It was suspense filled and innuendo and all that kind of stuff. There was no graphics in it. It was all your imagination that scared the crap out of
Exactly,
you.
like the shower scene. Like they never showed that's the most popular horror movie clip in the world, and they never actually show anything except for water, like red tinged water going down the drain.
And the knife and the
And the
knife.
knife,
That
yep.
was that was the thing that was scary. Your imagination made you think of what was going on. And
Yep.
when Mama was revealed,
Yep. I love that movie, Carrie. Yep.
yeah, Carrie was another literal graphic movie. It actually took what was it described in the book and actually put it on screen, which was very rare in the day. They usually implied it when on the screen, but in Carrie they actually put it on the screen. Things that people didn't normally talk about, the disgusting things that happen in people's lives.
Ray, no, I have not watched that video yet. I will have to make my way over there.
I think Night of the Living Dead was another one that was actually very scary.
Yeah.
And then the other thing that I reckon turned the tide on scary movies was I think it's I know what you did last summer or something,
Oh yeah.
where it
When the
took
kids run
having
over the guy.
yeah, and it took having the fear and horror being in a secluded cabin out in the middle of the woods or somewhere like that, and brought it to the suburban
Yep.
thing, and people realised that there was no safe place for being scared.
Nope.
And then Nightmare on Elm Street just took it up a notch.
Yeah, Fiend. I I watched that. It was easier to watch as I got older. Like when I was a kid, it scared me.
Yeah, because the one thing that kids always have in their lives is there's a monster under the bed or there's a monster
Hmm.
in the closet, and the bed's always a safe place to be. And once you go to sleep, everything's fine. But that movie took it to the stage where you don't want to go to sleep. Going
Yep.
to sleep is not a good place to be, and that took the whole safe place and right out of people's lives. Well done, though.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Because I had an older brother that used to love torturing me with scary movies. Like we watch. Hey, Ray, I'll talk to you later. Thank you for popping in.
Stingray, Stingray.
I do remember Goosebumps. My nieces were fans of Goosebumps. That was like after my time. I was
Hold
like,
on, hold on. I need to rub this into Lisa because she does this all the time. What did she say? She said, "Give me 20 minutes and I'll be up." That was 18 minutes ago.
and then she just said, just putting one more kid to bed and making something to eat, and I'll be up.
So she's got like 2 minutes to do that.
Yeah, Feed, I found Hocus Pocus more funny than I did scary.
To be really honest with you, there's a lot of movies these days that are supposed to be scary that I find more boring or
Yep.
hilarious than they are scaring.
That's what Jimmy says. Jimmy doesn't like horror movies because of that. He's like, they're stupid.
I must admit, Hannibal Holocaust was just sick.
I don't think I saw that one.
They had people hanging from meat hooks, literally,
Oh.
and you sit there watch them cutting human flesh up and stuff like that. But it was all theatrics. There was no reality in it, but
Yeah.
it was.
Yeah, Fiend, that's when the Paranormal Activity movies started losing me, was with the marked ones. I thought they were good up until that. Oh, I don't have a weak stomach wrestling. Tell him, Lisa.
It's not that, Lisa. It's just your clock runs at a totally different pace to everybody else's.
Jimmy's sister's like that, so I'm so used to it.
Your 20 minutes is like 2 hours. Must be a
Jimmy's
New York
sister is
thing.
so bad. We used to tell her things started an hour earlier than what they actually started, so she would be on time. Seth's back. No, no Dark Vicious. I've not seen August Underground.
I must
August
admit,
Underground.
Chucky made scary movies a little bit more interesting for a while, but other than that, no.
Yeah, my brother, when my nephews were born, he took over from torturing me to torturing them because they had a My Buddy doll. And if you've ever seen the My Buddy doll, it's what Chucky was based off of. So it was a doll that literally looked the same exact thing as Chucky, had the same outfit on and everything. And he used to chase my nephews around the house with it.
So Christmas.
After letting them watch Chucky
Yes.
first.
It was to the point my sister had to get rid of the doll because they were petrified of it.
Yes,
Yeah,
I must
Annabelle
admit that
wasn't really scary to me either. I enjoyed it, but I didn't find it scary.
I really do believe that movie killed that franchise. Anyone who invented that doll now goes, damn, that sucks.
Yup.
And the only reason they would have made any money off that doll would have been people would want to own a Chucky. 9 times out of 10, 90% of the kids who owned those dolls when that movie came out really quickly got rid of them, I reckon. Yeah, Annabelle wasn't scary.
No, I don't remember talking Tina from Twilight Zone. I can remember being a kid though, me and my friends standing in front of a mirror saying Bloody Mary just to see. We used to love scaring the shit out of each other. Do you guys have that story?
No,
Bloody Mary?
Yeah.
no.
She was like a mass murderer. And
I know of the story, but we don't.
Oh.
Wasn't a big thing over here. There you go. Talking Tina from the Twilight Zone.
Ah.
That's what she looked like. Talking Tina from the Twilight Zone.
Oh, that's kind of creepy. Yeah, it did. I actually like the Candyman. I can't wait for the new one. to see how they do it.
Candyman? I've
Yeah.
never watched it.
For
Only
Candyman,
Yeah, that's the only Candyman I know.
it makes the world taste good like a massive penis. I have now done my hair. I am back. I can talk again about the risk of cutting my face open with my hair.
Yeah, the Candyman was kind of like a Captain Hook
Okay, fuck.
murderer character. He used to live in mirrors, right? And then he would come out and he had a big hook on his hand and he would kill kids. I'm good, Gary. How are you? Gary, we turned the wrestling stream into a horror movie stream.
I wish to talk about sanitary pads.
All right, Gamer, what kind do you use?
Ultra absorbent flexi wings. What about you?
Do you like with wings or
No,
without?
please don't. Please don't answer that. Whatever. I usually just get the Walmart special, whatever's at the end of the aisle.
Ah. Hi, Lucian. How are you?
Hi, Lizzie Ann. What sanitary pads do you use, dear?
Depends.
I hope she doesn't answer either. It's a good way. It's a good way to engage people in the chat.
Gary, I'm sorry you had a day from hell.
We all know that Lisa likes to save a buck, so we all know that Lisa uses pre-owned, as you call it in America.
Hey, Mr. J, what's up?
Mr. J, what sanitary pads do you use? I had 3 poos today.
What I can, you bitches? What can you what?
Have 3 poos.
Oh, fucking mask in there. Fucking hospital in there, mask bullshit, Gary said.
Fucking Carol Baskin. Sorry. Excuse me, man.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say.
Would you
I was
like
gonna
to
say, what the hell is Lisa talking about?
lesbian ping pong? Right, let me have a look at chat. Comments.
You don't have to that fucking gun pointed at your head for temperatures. But ask my girlfriend, they're hers. Mr. J said you better ask his girlfriend, Gamer, they're hers. Always is very popular.
Yes, they are. And I will love you flexibly, always.
I am good, Lissy. Thank you.
I really cannot. Why? No, I'm not even going to go there.
Oh my God, we got a jerk in the panel.
Before you come up making a ruckus, I would like to say that we are having an ASMR stream, which is very surreal. No, serene. What's that word, Gaffer? Serene. Yes, serene and peaceful. So, have you any books that you could read as Captain Jerk in a soft voice? Oh dear. Serene is the word, isn't it? S-E-R, yes. Push it. I dare you.
Gary, I'm sorry, honey.
Hi, everybody.
There we go.
Hey, little boy, you want to buy a lolly?
So, Captain, Gamer's asking everyone what sanitary products you use.
When you was a teenager, Cap, did you ever stick a tampon up your ass? Be honest.
No.
Gaffer?
No.
Well, that's 2-1.
Marble maybe, but not a tampon.
A marble? That's pretty hardcore, Gaffer.
Gary said he uses Kotex, Gamer.
I don't remember sticking anything up my ass when I was a teenager.
Well, you never fucking lived.
So, thanks for having me up, Doris.
You're
Hey,
welcome,
Gary.
Captain.
Hi, Gaffa. Hi, Nog. Hi, Gary, Melissa, me. How you doing, sweetness?
Today,
Seth.
please refer to me as Fry Up.
Seth, how are you?
Seth
Wrestling
Weiner.
Forever, Mr. J. You know, and
All
Lisa.
those people.
Seth Weiner.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. You guys are strangely
Gary.
demure tonight, I guess I can say.
Gamer, Gary said when I want to shut someone up, I stuff a Kotex in their mouth and tape it shut.
You know, you could have just taped his mouth shut. They probably wouldn't have said anything. The Kotex was just an added bonus, I think.
Kotex, I'm assuming, is a woman pad.
Yeah, it's a
Yes.
tampon.
Oh,
And they do make pads as well.
And they do make pads, yes.
Or as they like to claim them, panty liners.
Yes.
Uh-huh.
I've always wanted to know, could you make a parachute if you had loads of panty liners?
I was under the impression that people were using those things instead of, instead of masks. They just like take a tampon, make a couple of holes in each end of it, and then rubber band. No.
Nice.
That's one possibility.
It's a multi-use mask.
So what would they do with the sticky tape?
Well, when you're done using with it briefly, just stick it on.
Yeah, you use it as a COVID mask, and then when you're done using it as a COVID mask, you just slap her on.
So what you're saying is that you'd like everyone to get COVID of the pussy. That would be a mutation and a half.
I don't remember saying that.
You had to read between the lines, Justin. It was there, but it was
Yeah,
there.
read between these lines, bud. Jesus.
She's trying to hang in there, Justin. How are you? Missy, can I please make a suggestion that you stop hanging? It's not good for your neck.
B-Wizzle, they give you the money, you give them the car keys.
Yeah, usually be Wizzle. I know around here
Steph Wiener.
you can fill out a bill of sale to that person, and that's what they can take to the registry the next time the DMV is open and register the car in their name.
In Australia, you just sell it, and you've got 7 to 14 days to change it over to your name. And you sign the back of the rego papers to say that you've sold it to that person, and
Yeah.
it's up to that person to submit those papers to say that they've bought it. And then, as I said, you've got 7 to 14 days to notify them what you people will call the DMV.
Yep. Yep. So he basically just needs to take either the registration, the title, or a bill of sale. At least here in my state. Depending on the year, all you need is a bill of sale. But if it's a newer car, you need a title or a old registration to prove previous ownership of the car.
And I don't think we have titles in Australia. Well, I've never had the title of a car.
Yeah, like here, if the person has a lien on it, like a loan, the bank holds the title, so they would give you an old registration with the bill of sale. And then basically what the state does is once the lien holder releases the title, they'll send you a title in your name.
Give them a
Yeah,
tampon as a
but
free gift.
we
You
don't.
don't
It's
sell,
just
you don't sign the back of the title until you sell the vehicle.
Yeah.
Ours is just registration. Whoever has registered the vehicle is classed as the owner.
Hello. Chris Packer, Free Cats. Who was that who came in?
So where'd Lisa go?
Lisa, she put herself back in the basement.
Oh, Gaffer, I made my Hunter's chicken earlier.
Chris Peck, how are you?
With that barbecue sauce.
How was it, Gamer?
I added a tiny bit of water to it and a tiny bit of cream, and it actually went all right.
Nice.
And I added the cream so the cheese would mix in with it, and it did really well. But yes, thank you. You're welcome.
Almost made her 20-minute deadline by missing it by 20 minutes.
Lisa will be late to her own fucking funeral.
I will be.
Hi,
I will
Lisa.
have to link forever.
How you doing?
They killed
But
Chef off, Chris.
You have to admit that if
Why?
Lisa is late for her own funeral, at least the coffin will be clean.
Yep.
Yeah, they killed Chef like a decade ago, and then he really died.
Shut up, Evan.
Oh, she's on some slow internet.
Yeah, well, she's in South Dakota. What do you expect?
I expect that
Why?
by
Sit right next to it.
this day and age, all modern countries should have at least some kind of stable internet, even if it's fast.
Gary,
That
it
would be
cost you $400 for an inspection. Holy shit.
What's an inspection? In the UK, you have to have something called an MOT, mandatory
Yes.
on-road test, which is every
Yes.
year. You have to have your car, it's fucking strict as well.
So
Yes,
that's basically an
That's
inspection.
an
It's
inspection
a
in
safety
America.
inspection.
And here we only get that when the cops think your car is not roadworthy and they send you for an MOT.
Over
Like-
here, you get it every year. You have to have one every year by law. Unless your car's brand new, then you've got 3 years of grace.
See,
If
here
the
it doesn't
cops,
matter.
if the
I
cops
think you have
suspect
to
that your
do that
car's
in-
unsafe here, then they'll freaking send you to the freaking inspection. If you're just registering the car in your name, then they'll make you do an inspection, depending on the state that you're in. Connecticut
I
didn't
think
have
in-
inspection for like 20 years.
And
Oh,
I think in
really?
Victoria here, they are mandatory every time you register your car, it's got to be re-inspected.
Yeah,
Yeah.
same thing here. We have to do an inspection every year.
Yeah, Connecticut didn't have
There is
inspection
no
for like
state
20 freaking
inspection
years
here.
though. So
And apparently in South Dakota, if you have a car, it must have mice.
And if your insurance required you to get inspection on your car for registration, then you would have to go and pay a place like a garage or some freaking inspection place to freaking do it for you.
Yeah.
Because the state
Yeah, we
closed
have
down
to.
all inspection offices for a long time.
We
Right.
still have to pay for inspections here, even when it's government run. They still expect you to pay for your inspection.
Yes, you had to pay for inspection here as well, but I'm just saying we it was a private thing. You handled that yourself for a long time.
In dollars, we don't pay 400. It's about £60 per year.
Yeah, Gary said it was $400 because he had to get his brakes and exhaust fixed.
I
But
would have.
here, they won't give you an inspection sticker if there's anything safety wrong with your car.
Yeah, that's the same here. You have to get it fixed before they give you your
Yeah.
MOT.
Yeah, of course.
And
It's
every
also
time you
your
get it,
It's your responsibility to keep a car road legal. For example,
Yeah.
if you get pulled over and they search your car and one of your tyres has got the cord showing, you'll get a fine and points on your license because you haven't kept your car roadworthy.
Yep. Same thing here.
Over here, not in all states, but in many states in the United States, a lot of cops will give you a hard time if you have rot holes in your car. If you have rust holes in your car, or if there's any holes in the body, whether it be from damage, from rot, or from just stupidity or whatever, you're freaking. Some cops will freaking be like, "Hey, I don't really want to give you a ticket for this because we do live in the Rust Belt, but get that cleaned up." Because if you live around here, I know you do, and I see you in this car all the time, and I see this car deteriorating. So either get that fixed, or I'm freaking, I'm going to stick it to you. I'll give you a fine.
Yeah, here if your car has too many rust holes in it, they won't give you a sticker.
If it's structural in the UK, it's an instant failure. You've got to repair it. If it's a sharp edge as well.
If it's that bad in Australia and you've been sent to get your car inspected, scrap it. You won't get
Cars
it out of
don't rust really though that much in Australia, do they? I've been told.
Yes, they do. No, they do. I'm sorry, they do. We live on the coastal fringes of Australia, Gamer, where all the salt air is.
I was gonna say
Believe
it's
me,
the
cars
salt,
rust
right?
here.
Over here, the Rust Belt is also called the Salt Belt. That's where all the cold is. And they salt the roads, and
Yep.
it just kicks up underneath the car and rots them. In states like Maine, like you'll see on the side of somebody's house a 1991 Honda, a 1992 freaking Toyota, a 1995 Nissan, and like every couple of years they'll have to go and buy a little shitbox 4-cylinder car because the Japanese cars, they rot out a year or two. That's all you get out of them up there. A year or two.
It's the older Japanese cars used recycled metals.
So they got awesome engines in them, like the engine and transmission, mint. But the freaking the wheels and tires kind of beat,
Wasn't
and the
it compulsory
and the
in
underside of the car is all rotted out. It's all unsafe.
Wasn't it compulsory in America at one stage for the auto manufacturers to rust-proof their cars before painting them?
Yeah, it was at one point.
And
Would have been
now it's
impossible
just
with the
not.
old Japanese cars. They literally, the early 90s to the mid 90s Japanese cars were using recycled Ford metals from the early 80s. It's genuinely true.
Yeah, they were using recycled Fords.
The metals. So the metals, it was 0.8 gauge steel, if I remember. So 0.8 millimeter thick metal on some of the sheets on some of the low-end Japanese cars. So which means you could literally push the panels in with your finger.
Oh, I know. They
and
did the
it's
same thing with
mild
the
steel.
They did the same thing over in Europe when they were constructing the Yugo.
We call them Coke can cars.
Fiat.
Suzuki,
it's
for example.
We used to sell all our aluminium cans to China, and we swear they used to turn them into cars and send them back.
Yes, yes. My friend actually proved to me that part of his one of his Japanese car was part Pepsi can because he took off one of the freaking panels and he's like, "This aluminum piece here," and I could see very plainly in front of me that there's Pepsi colors like red and blue in the freaking aluminum, and I'm like, they didn't even skim the top or anything. They just left the color in it. He's like, apparently, and he put the panel back on the car, and I'm like, oh my, yeah, just absolute nonsense.
Yeah, Gary, I know around here you can find a garage that will look the other way for certain things and give you an inspection sticker when no one else will.
For $40.
She go.
She
She
gon'
touched the duck.
Is that Thomas?
Yes, that's
It
Thomas.
is Thomas. Hi, Thomas.
Yes, and that is what Thomas left behind Doris's chair. That's why it's up there. Did you caress the duck?
Lisa, he's talking to you. Did you touch the duck?
What? No.
She sounds like she had the duck in her mouth. I mean the dick. I mean the duck. Sorry.
Yeah, Gary, that is what they call him here.
No, I can guarantee if there's a dick in her mouth, someone is really in pain at the moment because she's giving it a damn good chew.
Oh my.
Lisa X is not working. Huh?
I know, I was wondering about that too.
Yeah,
is
we
that
sorry.
Lisa.exe. It's a program file.
Oh.
Lisa.exe is not working.
Uh,
Lisa's computer's got the 2020 virus. It'll be better next year.
the CV-19. Oh.
Seth,
I
I love
concur.
watching
Whoa.
videos of Russian people wrecking their cars. Gary, I love watching videos of New York chicks chasing mice.
Seth Wiener.
Did it again, Lisa.
Stay away from the duck, Lisa.
I'm sorry. Next time she comes up, I'm going to drop off.
Why?
Because it might be too many people on panel.
This is a program that's meant to freaking hold 10.
And it can't hold Lisa.
Lisa's only like 5'2".
I know. Go figure.
She's only as tall as Doris.
No kidding.
She's
And
taller.
still can't handle her.
Everyone's a
Oh,
midget
Crystal.
around here. It's like being a fucking giant amongst whatever the
Midgets.
fuck you guys are. Dwarves. Oh. Feel kind of godly.
Azerbaijan.
Azerbaijan. Unplug the potato, plug in the modem.
He said he was gonna go down to the basement because
Not a potato.
we were stressing StreamYards out. I told him you were just touching the duck and couldn't help yourself.
Lisa likes to put her finger on the button.
No,
For sure.
Just a shot in the door.
I'm trying to fix my internet.
Hey, you can put your you can put your finger on the button on stream if you want, but you know, if that's what makes you drop out, I mean, no judgment. right?
Yep, running red lights, using brakes. Maybe the driving laws are different. You gotta be all right, Captain.
I'll be absolutely fine.
Is he
Captain, did you
muted
watch the
again?
video I sent you?
Who?
I sent you a
Started
video
to.
of Skeeter.
I know. I started to, but I got distracted.
I watched it. I watched a whole hour of it.
Bye.
Apparently, this water gave me COVID.
Apparently.
No, that sip was okay. COVID free.
It wasn't
Moving
so
on.
much. It made me cry, not so much because of what he was saying, but explained it to gas. That's why.
Ah.
Yes.
I'm
What
okay
she said.
wrestling forever. I'm okay. I'm okay. A COVID snuck in there, but I coughed it out.
Don't complain. COVID's free. It didn't cost you anything.
Yeah. Thanks for that vote of confidence, Eric. Oh.
Well, just thinking, madam, here's the thing you have to think about with COVID. They spent billions of dollars perfecting the disease to be so vicious and prevalent throughout the human society, and you're complaining about getting it for free. You ingrateful people.
Gracious bastard,
You
you.
get what you pay for.
And with COVID, you get a little bit more.
Yep.
No, Gary, you got to freaking get in with the freaking the guys that ride around their freaking motorcycles, doing the whole the traffic Karen, and when people freaking like argue with them, the guy on the motorcycle punches their mirror off their freaking car.
Technically a hit and run.
Knowing that motorcyclists do that in certain cities in America, I wouldn't recommend that any of them do that to my vehicle. Mine would be reinforced with some nice titanium rods. So unless the motorcyclist wants to lose his hand, he should probably stay
It
clear of my
actually took
mirrors.
longer than 10 days, Gary.
And
It
it
actually
wasn't
took
just
longer
them
than 10
sons of
days.
bitches. Them sons of bitches didn't shut the world down. They had help from all the stupid politicians in the world.
Yes.
Yeah, there's a lot of people that carry a gun in their car.
Yes.
And according to Donald Trump last night, Seattle no longer has riots. They took care of it.
Maybe we should
Really?
ask Nancy about that.
I'm
Really?
saying.
Standing in line to see the sausage tonight.
And the sausage burns
Yep.
gloriously.
Oh yeah, cars with train horns. Well, I mean,
Apparently,
whatever.
It's
I've
very
seen
hard.
I've seen
gamer
people that have
sausage
train
burns
horns in
well
their
because
cars.
it shoots off fireworks.
It does. Catherine Wills. My foreskin name is Ahmed. Hip 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 hooray.
So how was Bible studies, Lisa?
This was good.
You study the Bible. What?
The kids enjoyed it. It's youth
The
Her
New
ministry.
kids.
Testament. Is it the New Testament or like the Baptist shit?
Lisa sent her
You
children
go to a
to
Christian
Bible studies
church,
because they
or
enjoyed
the
it.
New Testament.
Oh, New Testament, awesome.
The New Testament Baptist Church.
No. It's a Christian, and they teach you out of the Old Testament.
Oh, the Old Testament.
Old Testament? Fuck me. Well,
Old Testament?
There's a
look
there's a
forward.
place.
Well,
There's a
they
place
mix
here.
them. They mix it. I said that wrong. They mix the Old Testament and the New Testament. They talk
Okay.
about both.
Yes, they only teach the kids the things that they wish those kids to learn.
There's
The
a
Old Testament's
there's a
messed
place
up.
here in Connecticut. It's called the New Testament Baptist Church down in Hartford, Connecticut, I believe. Anyway, they have a ton of school buses, like
Testicles.
they've recommissioned as transportation for the parishioners of their church, and they paint them all Barney purple. I can't even
Doris
make this
Pebble.
shit up.
It's Doris Pebble. That's the color of her logo.
There's nothing wrong with Bonnie Purple, Captain.
I didn't say there was anything wrong with Barney Purple. I'm just
That's right.
saying, just imagine a fleet of like 100 buses that are all Barney Purple.
How dare you, Captain Joe?
I didn't think they had that many parishioners.
I don't know. I might be
36
exaggerating about the number of
They talked
buses, but there
about-
seem to be an awful lot of them. That's all I'm saying.
They were talking about baptism today with the kids in youth ministry, and I explained to my children that the reason why they are not baptized is because it's not my choice to make that. It's not my choice. I don't feel it's right for me to baptize them and kind of force them into a belief that they may not be comfortable in believing. So I
Thank you,
want them to
Lisa.
choose for themselves. I don't think it's
Thank you, Lisa.
for
I
me to choose.
appreciate that.
So
I appreciate
that's why
you.
they're not baptized.
Thank you. That's very nice of you. It's very considerate.
Thank
Unfortunately,
Thank
I
you.
have had the misfortune of choosing a school for my daughter that is Christian orientated,
Yeah.
and it's a class of good with the bad. It's a damn good school, but you have to put up with Christianity.
Mhm.
So,
Yeah.
although we do not live or believe in Christianity and all its teachings, the morals that you get from Christianity are worth teaching to the congregation.
Sorry, I weren't laughing at you.
A friend of mine sends his kids to Montessori school, and him and his wife are not Christian.
I heard of that.
Yeah,
I heard
we
of that.
considered Montessori school, but this is Woodcroft College, where my daughter goes, is a Christian-based school, but they don't. It's not. They don't force
Just
the
the
idea on
school.
everybody that comes to them that that's what they are, but they do say that your children will be subjected to Bible studies,
Yeah.
which is fine. And you come to me anytime you like, sweetheart, and ask me any questions that school has taught you, and I'll tell you the truth that I perceive. And you can take it either way, but you're not forced to believe it.
Yeah. Like I know
Right. I
a
had to
lot
tell
of
my
people
daughter the same
here.
thing.
I know a lot of people here choose Christian or Catholic school because it's a better education.
Better education. Central Master.
All right, I think I might stop eating canned tuna.
Ugh.
Why?
Gives me gas. That's all it
Canned
does.
tuna.
Just give me gas.
Yummy.
It doesn't affect me
Hold on,
negatively necessarily, other than making me
Canned
a gassy guy.
tuna gives you gas. How else are you going to get tuna?
I don't know.
Could it be
Might have to give up
magic
tuna.
now?
I mean, you can buy it from the shop, but it's damn expensive.
Yeah, it is. Have you tried the bags yet? They have like bags of tuna in the
Have you-
same
Yeah, I've
aisle.
eaten that. I like canned tuna doesn't always give me gas, but
Hold on. Which the
a lot
question?
of them.
Have you noted it down to what brands give you gas?
No, because I think it's random.
Yeah, I think maybe you need to keep an eye on whether or not a particular brand gives you gas, and avoid that brand, a particular one with whatever they've got the tuna sitting in.
Water.
Yeah, but what kind of water? Some have brine water, some have spring water, some have flavored water, some.
Money.
Some have oil.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Some use
Ugh.
normal everyday water you get out of the tap, which I don't recommend for anybody to have.
Personally, I would rather frickin' take some sardines and frickin' mash them up and add a little bit of frickin' mayo, a little bit of mustard, whip it up and frickin' slap that on a frickin' sandwich. Personally,
Oh, yeah.
So why don't you?
I don't think I'm
Sure,
hungry
sardines
anymore.
are
well, because
cheaper.
Crystal had a hankering for tuna, so she went and got tuna.
Does tuna give Crystal gas?
Did you get
Hold on,
gas from the tuna?
Isn't that the name of a song, Crystal
No,
Gas?
no, she did not get gas from the tuna. But I think I'm gonna be off the tuna for a while. Just saying.
What a weird discussion to have on a wrestling channel.
Right?
Sorry.
We've had some whoppers here.
Yep. I mean, come on. Earlier we were talking about sanitary napkins.
Well, wrestlers do use sanitary napkins. I'm absolutely sure of that. Not sure they get gas off tuna though.
I don't have any food allergies, so
You can develop them though without knowing.
Yeah. Your body changes every 7 years. And like your
Mm-hmm.
allergies or your tolerance to certain things does too.
it can. It doesn't mean it not
And for
necessarily
me,
does.
That's what I said. It can.
and for me,
Antacid.
like before I got pregnant for my daughter, I could eat tacos and it not bother me. When I was pregnant for my daughter and after I had my daughter, if I eat the taco meat with the seasoning, my stomach is in so much pain for like 2 days.
Yep. Yeah, I know my sister-in-law's brother.
So,
There
you're having a kid rotted the taco tooth. Quitting smoking rotted my freaking my chewing tooth in the back, so now I can't chew as good.
Oh, it's time for me to go to work, so I'll have to drop down.
It's time for you to go to work, and I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful
Bye,
evening.
Fluffer.
bye Fluff bye gamer, bye Fluffer.
Later, Fluffer.
Oh,
Thank you
bye,
for
mate.
coming.
Am I going? Am I?
I thought you just said you were.
Thank you for coming. I haven't came anyway.
No, you're still.
I thought you said you were.
No, I'm saying goodbye to Gaffer. I'm up here for a little while longer,
Oh, okay.
and then I'm going to go and masturbate to some lesbian porn
Doris,
before bed.
you were wrestling
Sounds
forever.
like a plan.
Yes, wrestling forever. I do not know.
Hey,
I'm
Gap is back.
Hi, Crystal.
I see Gaffa's nice fluffy face. How you doing, buddy? Oh yeah. So this has been a crystal meal kind of day. We had tuna sandwiches,
Mm.
and then we're dining on a sumptuous repast of rotini with red sauce. Thank you.
No, thank you.
All right, Gary. Have a good night, buddy.
Good night, Gary.
Keep it.
We'll probably take a little bit after that.
Can you see? Can you all see how like hot this food is? It's like
Yeah.
very steamy.
Yeah, I'm sure wrestling. I'm assuming that they shower before and after a match.
Ah,
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
it wouldn't be so bad, but it's right on the back of my knuckle. Hey.
Sorry.
Gamer Gary said good night.
Oh, good night, Gary. May the Lord bless
I
you
hear
with
that.
a tuna sandwich.
I'll tuna sandwich you.
Doris, you seem so upset all day. I just want to give you a hug.
No.
Me?
Was up
Yeah.
close to breast infection.
Okay.
It's okay, Crystal. That's fine. My finger barely burns anymore.
I got my Thomas with me. You see my Thomas? You can kind of see him in the static.
I can see the outline of his head. He looks like a chihuahua.
Did you hear that? Captain said you look like a chihuahua puppy.
Because he's fuzzy.
Yes.
Snoo.
All right, this thing is aggravating me, so I'm going to shut it off.
Thomas is a Mexican ninja. When he's in stealth mode, he looks like a chihuahua.
Sweet chariot coming for the carry ninja.
Why are you clawing at Mama's green screen?
I don't know. Stop hassling me.
Tilly's over there moaning and groaning. Or as Gamer likes to call her, Chewbacca.
Okay.
That's what I think, wrestling, because from what I heard, that's also why Nikki Cross was removed from Clash of Champions.
This is a real Chewbacca from 1977.
Nice, his arms move.
Oh,
Wonder where that's been.
he's fully articulated and his joints are nice and stiff.
Stop playing with the green screen. Hello.
Well, he's pretty old.
I know it's a 43-year-old toy.
Star Wars.
You want to be right back and we'll go smoke a cigarette now and I'm done eating.
Again.
All right, Lisa.
See you in 2 hours.
I can hear you, bitch.
Well, but you fucking can. See you in 2 hours. What are you eating, Cat?
Rotini with spaghetti sauce. Tomato sauce.
We had spaghetti with red meat sauce for dinner because it's Prince Spaghetti Day.
So we sing taps for him.
Chewbacca was always my favorite.
He's great. So was this little fella.
R2D2.
He's also an original.
I have AIDS. I have AIDS. Empty. Empty. I have AIDS.
You have an awfully good complexion for having AIDS.
I was going to say, Gamer, did you say you have AIDS or you have eggs?
I'm C3PO.
Oh. Okay.
No, Doris. Okay to you. Okay, USA. Thumbs up.
Oh, I'm like literally walking like I've shat myself right now.
Well, why have you shat yourself?
It's called fucking getting old. Oh, everything just creaks as I move. So what's in your pasta? Did I see pepper?
In here?
Yeah, I thought I saw little bits. You got multicolored pasta.
There's
Nice.
probably pepper in here. Onions, garlic, some herbs. Oh, well, it was a jar of sauce. What do you want? Crystal added some fresh garlic and, well, she cooked some garlic and onion and threw it in the sauce too.
Yeah, wrestling. I've seen like interviews with actors that have had to have heavy suits on or a lot of makeup and they say it does get taxing.
Well, Boris Karloff did all his own makeup.
Yep. Like I saw Robin Williams, and they had said it took, I think they said like 2 hours to do his Mrs. Doubtfire makeup. They had to like make a mold.
Well, that stuff's really easy to do nowadays, making prosthetics and stuff. You can do that, yeah, just in a couple of hours you can get that done.
Wrestling Forever, she didn't win the SmackDown title.
Wrestling forever.
Boris Karloff didn't like to be touched. He was a freak. That's why he never let anybody do his makeup. He did it himself.
She wrestled. She defended her Raw title and wrestled for the SmackDown title, but she didn't win. Bayley got herself disqualified.
And in a disqualification, the title is retained by the champ. Sometimes a champion will use that tactic of getting disqualified just to retain.
No problem. At first I thought I missed something. I'm like, did I miss her winning the title? And from what I've heard, Sasha Banks is going to go against Bailey at Hell in a Cell for the title.
I wished I literally was just a few inches taller.
Why, Gamer? You always say how tall you are. Why do you
I'm
want to
not
be?
tall. I'm only 6 foot. I would have liked to have been 6'3" or something, so I could have wrestled.
Oh. There's wrestlers that are 6 foot and
CM
less than
Punk is
6
6 feet tall.
A lot of the
Pardon?
wrestlers are 6 foot or 6'1", 6'2".
He's a great freaking champ, and he was 6 feet.
Who?
CM Punk.
Yeah,
CM Punk ain't no good champ. He's a fucking douche.
you are correct, Wrestling Forever. There can be
He
an
was
added
champ.
stipulation
He
that
did
the
win the
title
championship.
will change on disqualification.
He went over to one UFC and got slapped to Kingdom Come. He thought he was the business and he was a little bitch. I don't mean that, sorry, I don't mean it rude. I just never was a fan of him.
I liked him for a little while. Pardon.
Yeah, I didn't mind him. I was never an overly big CM Punk fan.
Well, they pumped him up for a while, and friggin' he got to be champ for a little bit, and then friggin' kind of fell off.
Wrestling Forever, probably because he thought he was a badass. Because I know, like, when he wrestled, he used to claim he had a mixed martial arts background. Yeah, and then his first title reign, he said after the fact that he was basically a paper champion because he never defended the title. They basically just put it on him to shut him up.
So,
But he did say that once he was champion, he would bring back the ice cream bars, and he delivered.
Yeah.
He kept pressing the company, and they brought back the ice cream bars.
There goes Lisa smoking a cigarette the length of her state. See? But seriously, it's like she walks to the other end of town, isn't it, to have her cigarette?
Wrestling Forever, I thought Bobby Lashley did well in MMA, no? Hello, B. How are you?
I would have liked to have seen Goldberg
Hey, lady, how you doing?
have a proper match. Wrestling
We're
Forever,
past-
yeah.
We're not completely past the point of talking about wrestling.
Oh,
yet,
okay.
but, yeah.
I was going to say, I never watched him in MMA.
CM Punk he was talking like he was fucking Jesus.
Yeah.
And then he got slapped silly and it was embarrassing for him. And then he just vanished. But there were rumours of him coming back to WWE.
Yeah, he guest appearances on like Raw Talk every once in a while. I think they only did it to bring in ratings.
Oh, pardon.
Oh
my.
Yeah, and I know Batista wasn't in MMA very long at all. He only had a couple of matches, right?
Yeah, Batista. Jesus is a friend. Jesus is my friend.
Okay.
B, what's that? The burning bed story. I've heard of the burning bed movie, but I never heard of the story.
I've heard the song by Midnight Oil, or yeah. Is that on Netflix? The Burning Bed.
Probably. I know it was a movie they used to show all the time when I was a kid.
Joker.
Who is the female champ wrestler? It is Asuka and Bailey. Asuka is on Monday Night Raw, and Bailey is on SmackDown.
It's not on Netflix.
I'm going to touch your nipples with a
It had
lawnmower.
Farrah Fawcett in it, Captain.
Oh.
She was a abused wife who finally came up with the courage and basically lit her husband on fire while he slept.
Oh.
It was like, I want to say it was like the late 70s, early 80s.
Crispy. Oh. It's gone all serious for a second. We will decide which country we want to buy.
1984 it came out.
Oh.
Yeah, I never saw that.
Yeah, it was a pretty good movie.
Wasp woman.
Meh. I wouldn't know.
Hakuna Matata to the moment. Oomba.
Lesbians.
Apparently you can watch it on Prime Video for $4.
Lesbians. If you want to keep up with all the current news of WWE, just watch Beyond the Mat.
Be like a duck or what?
The G.
Ish.
Oh yeah. For sure. I don't know. I'm kind of floating off. Sorry. What?
When I wake up in the morning and I go into the bar. Dun, 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 dun. Meatloaf.
Yeah, B, there's a champ on for both men and women. There's a champion for Monday Night Raw and a champion for Friday Night SmackDown. They're counted as two separate brands. So they have all their own champions.
Dun, 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 dun. I love that.
Mrs. Foley's baby boy.
Let's see if you can get this one. Who was that?
Diesel.
Or who was they?
What?
Again?
I love Diesel's entrance was
Yeah,
the truck.
B. It's Nia Jackson, Shayna Baszler.
There we go. Wrestling Forever got it straight away. That's why I said who were they, or who was them, or who were they.
Oh.
Well done, Wrestling Forever.
I don't know.
Good
That was-
job,
well,
Wrestling
no,
Forever.
That's why when you said Kevin Nash or Diesel, I said who were they, because you was partially right. Kevin Nash was in NWO.
That wasn't my era.
Diesel, he was a fucking monster back in the day.
Yeah.
Right.
I saw
Wrestling Forever.
some of that, but not most of it. No.
Yeah, be the women's tag team champions go on both shows. They're the only ones that or on both?
Doris, have you seen the movie The Wrestler?
No.
It's
I've
so
heard it's
good. You should
good.
watch it. It's very good.
Booyaka, booyaka, 619.
You can get the DVD at Walmart for $5. Just saying.
Oh, can you, Lisa?
Nice.
Oh, can you?
Yeah. Yeah,
That
you
is
can.
highly fascinating.
Thank you.
Welcome back.
I've been back for a minute. I've just been sitting here listening, quiet.
No, you haven't.
It's
You've
not on
got to go
Netflix.
back, haven't
Yeah.
you? And then you're going to spend another 30 minutes because you've got to go and put the cigarette out in a second. Be back in 30 minutes, just putting the cigarette out.
Yeah, Wrestling
No, I
Forever.
did all
I
that
don't
already.
see it lasting that long. Okay.
My Netflix is scheduled to be canceled forthwith.
Oh. Christian, at last, you're on your own. Da, 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 da. That was the entrance music that Christian first got, Doris, after Ed and Christian split.
Yes.
Christian! Oh, sorry.
Well,
Okay.
I need Gamer's voice on the alarm clock.
Get neighbours screaming and shut the fuck up. It was a very, very good entrance theme.
Yeah, me neither. Wrestling Forever.
Na, 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 na. Na, 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 na. Da, da, na, 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 na. And then there'd be a knock on the door, security guard or a police officer, and then the door would slam open out. Bill.
Goldberg.
Yeah.
Goldberg.
Ah, the magical days. I've told you before, when I saw him in WCW, when he came out and the 3 explosions go off, when he's doing his moves, one of the loudest things to this day I've ever heard in my life. Them explosions were fucking ridiculous.
Yeah.
You got a little tinnitus now?
I've got tinnitus, all time tinnitus, whatever you want to call it over there, but I've got that
Tinnitus.
already.
Tinnitus, tinnitus, it's the same fucking thing. It doesn't matter.
Especially things that trigger it, any kind of slap, or if there's a pressure change, like if someone shuts the door in a house too quickly, even changes the pressure in my room, and if my ears go, I'm I
Sometimes.
have to wank to relieve myself.
Doris, what's your favorite wrestling documentary?
I'll try that. I'll let you know how it comes out.
Film it, document it on YouTube. Yeah, Edge had crazy pyro, but if you want to go old school pyro, it would have been Shawn Michaels when he used to do his lean and his flex, and he used to have the row come up behind him. Sorry, I'm talking to wrestling forever.
I have 2 favorite. I like the one Bret the Hitman Hart did, and then I like Beyond the Mat. They're my 2 favorites.
Oh, yeah. The Wrestling with Shadows, the Bret Hart one, was like one of the first ones to come out.
Doris, I need your address because I have some wrestling DVDs that were my ex's because he was into wrestling at one point. And one of them is Ric Flair. The other one is The Undertaker. And there's one on Stone Cold Steve Austin. So I wanted to send them to you because I don't watch them.
Oh, okay.
I've
that's. I had asked if it was about the movie because I had seen the movie. I Knew it was a true story, but I didn't know who it was about.
I've got wrestling DVDs at my dad's house. I stacked them there. When Blockbuster were going out of business, they were selling them off for 49p. I was like, oh, I'm gonna buy
Yeah,
you all.
that's when my ex bought a lot of them too. Gamers when Blockbuster was going out of business.
Like where they'd just been rented so many times, 49p. So we've got like 10 DVDs for like $5. I don't even know how many DVDs I bought, but it was a load back then. It was a lot, and I just left them at my dad's house years and years ago. One of them sold. It's got Bam Bam Bigelow on it, for fuck's sake.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. He died like 15 years ago or something, didn't he? He was a big boy.
Yeah, I met Bam Bam Bigelow.
Did you? He was a big boy.
He was a big boy. You ain't lying, Gamer. He was a big boy.
You know who was a bigger boy?
I met him when he was wrestling for ECW.
Big John Studd was a bigger boy.
Who?
Big
Undertaker is fucking
Big John
huge
Studd.
in person. I met him too. Oh
Who? Sorry?
my god. The Undertaker, he is fucking huge in person. Like the camera doesn't do him justice. It just doesn't. That's a big boy. Fuck.
Because can you imagine what the show is much bigger than him in mass and height. So imagine what standing next to like Big Show, and then imagine what the Great Khali back then would have.
Right?
Yeah.
Or the Giant.
Kane's pretty
Do
big.
you remember the
too.
Giant? He was
Giant
fucking
Gonzalez,
massive.
Giant Gonzalez, yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Giant Gonzalez, Andre, freaking all of them. I remember all of them guys.
Gonzalez was taller than Giant, Andre the Giant.
Khali was
I remember
7,
Khali.
right? Wasn't he
Yeah,
7?
Khali was taller than Taker.
I think
was-
Khali was 7'6", I think.
Was he?
I
wasn't
think
sure.
so.
I wasn't sure if he was taller than Andre. Andre's on like 7'2".
Yeah. Andre was a foot taller than, an inch taller than Big Show, I think.
I think Taker's only like 6'10".
Yep, he is 6'10", if I remember correctly. And Kane's 6'9", 6'8".
I've seen Taker up in Massachusetts. He was at a diner.
So I'm
Yeah.
wrong, Captain. He was 7'1".
Who? What?
The Great Khali. This
7'1".
says he was 7'1". I
Okay.
thought he was taller than that.
If I met The Undertaker, I'm sorry, I'd literally cry.
Andre was 7'4".
Was he
The
7'4"?
Undertaker is mad cool, gamer. Like he really is. Like he's very polite. He's very pleasant. Like I think I was scared of him because of his persona on wrestling, and then you actually talk to the man, and because when I met him, he was still with Paul Bearer, and they had the urn that lit up from the top,
Oh yeah.
and they I was scared. I didn't think he was gonna be nice, but he was. He was really, really nice, very nice, and Paul
I
Bearer
don't know
was
what
funny
to
without all
say
that
to him.
make. Huh?
Don't know what I'd say to him. I'd probably literally cry because it is, as a child, I was one of them ones who sat there staring at the TV going, whoa, to this dude walking out
Yeah, I was
with this
too.
hat on, with the hat on and the coat. And then he stopped that not long after, didn't he? And then he went to like the short sleeved Undertaker, if you remember,
Right.
like at
Right.
the end of the thousands. I remember all of that, all of the way into my teens. It was just the Undertaker, Hulk Hogan, Randy Savage.
Right. What you
Yeah,
said,
B,
what I used to
that-
go whoa about. Sorry, Doris.
That's all right. That A Cry for Help movie, that's the one where he stabs her in the yard, right? And the cops are there. I think
I'd
I've
like
seen
to-
that one.
I would have liked to have met Yokozuna as well.
Yeah, me and
Yeah.
Doris. I know what she's talking about. Was that a Lifetime movie, B Lady? I think me and you talked about that, Doris,
I think so.
because we were gonna talk about that one. I was actually trying to get the movie so I could watch it.
Yeah,
But
it's
I've been
called The
having a hard
Cry for
time.
Help.
Right. I've been having a hard time finding the movie so I can watch it again.
Yeah, because it's an old movie.
Old. But it was the first real movie anyone put out that actually spoke and actually showed you how bad domestic violence could get. I know, right? Wrestling Forever. He was a pleasant man too.
Yokozuna died in Liverpool, England.
Yep.
Yeah, do you remember me saying about that, Doris? I was supposed to meet him. He was
Yep.
doing a UK tour. He was on the independent UK circuit, and he died. Yeah, it was like literally like 3 shows away. I was going to meet him. He was doing a tour with Jake the Snake Roberts in the UK at the time.
I would love that, B lady. Thank you.
Dude, Kali is only like a few years older than me.
Nash, how tall's Kevin Nash?
Fuck off.
Fuck you, squirrel. How tall's Kevin Nash?
I don't know what you guys are talking about.
How
Hey,
tall's
Tony.
Kevin Nash?
I don't know. Let me tell you. Hold on.
He must be 6'10".
Yes,
6'11".
Wrestling Forever. It was.
How tall
Yes,
is Kevin
Wrestling
Nash?
Forever. When I said that, I mean the movie B Lady, me and Doris are talking about came out in the 80s.
What
Kevin
movie?
Nash is
Then they
6'10",
didn't make they
328
didn't talk
pounds.
about stuff like that. So that's why I'm saying for its time, it was the best movie.
Kevin Nash is
But I agree,
61
that was a
years
good
old.
movie. Too.
Lisa.
Yeah.
Lisa
movie?
needs to get some headphones.
Yes.
What movie?
A Cry for Help.
Oh. I don't know that movie. Sorry. I didn't know what movie you were talking about.
Yes, her name was Tracy Truman. It's an old Lifetime movie. Squirrel.
Lifetime. All right.
I've got a question for you, and I was trying to figure this out yesterday. I've never looked online because I don't want to spoil it. How do you do the pedigree without causing injury?
I don't know, but I'll tell you this.
How does their face not slam into that mat, even if you hold their arms up?
Because they turn their head.
Yeah,
So their head does hit the mat. It's the side of the head, though. And over the years, Triple H has landed a knee on the side of someone's face or spiked people on top of their fucking head. It's happened. There's video of it. So over
By
the
the way,
year, what
Gamer,
he started doing was he started jumping back a little bit when he did it, so that his knees actually land on the mat above your head, so he's not putting any pressure on you at all.
Gamer, Heartbreak Kid is only 1 inch taller than you. Shawn
No way.
Michaels.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, he's 6'1".
Oh, yeah, I know Shawn Michaels was pretty short, but to be
Sean,
honest,
did you say
I-
6'1"?
He's 6'1".
I see. I think these are wrestling numbers. I think Kevin Nash is like 6'5", and I think Shawn Michaels is like
no.
5'. Yes, I think so.
I've seen Nash with
And I
my
think
own
Shawn
eyes.
Michaels is like 5'11".
I've seen Nash with my own eyes. He's taller than 6'5".
Well, he may be, but they also used to book Hulk Hogan at 6'10", and Hogan's 6'3" max. And
Yeah.
I've been next to Hogan many times.
I've
I
heard he was
agree.
6'5", 6'6".
Hogan?
No.
Dude, I'm 5'11", right around 5'11".
How tall is Triple H,
I'm like
Tony?
5'11" and a third or whatever. So
H is 6'5".
Heavy boy.
Triple H, I don't know. I've
Love
never
that.
seen him face to face. I have no idea.
Triple H is billed at 6'4".
So that's what I mean. I don't know if these are build or actual. Hold on.
Well, if you look at Triple H, he's best buddies with Michaels. He towers over Michaels. That's why I said 6'5". Because you usually have Michaels doing his little flex in front and then Triple H doing the old Generation X pose behind. Triple H just
I used
gets
to love the Generation X.
he getting strong, mate. He's in fantastic shape. He's preparing to take over the WWE for sure.
Okay, Giant Gonzalez was billed at 8 feet.
I think he was 7'10", weren't he?
I don't know, but he was billed at 244 centimeters, 8 feet.
I know that they had to put that suit on him because he wasn't all muscly, which is a shame because if he was, he would have just been a freak, wouldn't he?
And he was
You
from
muted, Squirrel.
Yeah, sorry.
His actual height, Captain, was 7'7".
Oh, whatever.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out what Shawn Michaels' actual height is. I'm surprised if it's 6'1". It may be. But...
He's tiny because
Watch it be 5'10".
I think he's like 5'10" or 5'11".
I'm
really
5
believe.
friggin' 10.
Right. He's not very big. That's what I'm saying. But he may be because if you look at the way I'm thinking he's like 5'11". And you look at
That's
the
what I
difference
see.
between him,
Yeah.
you look at the difference between him and Diesel. That makes Diesel at 6'5" or 6'6", which is where I think he's at. But Gamer says he's a lot taller than that, so maybe
he is.
Right, so maybe I'm off on Shawn Michaels' actual height. Maybe he is.
Actually, you can see how tall he is in John Wick when he's the security guard and Keanu Reeves goes up behind him. That'll show you he's taller than 6'5".
I've never seen
All right.
him.
So apparently, it also depends on where you look, because I just Googled it and I see like 4 different heights for him.
It still blows my mind that Big Show is only 48. He's only a few years older than me.
Yeah.
It still blows my mind.
But he looks like someone who's 70.
I remember when he debuted, we were like 17 or 18, and he was like 20 or 21.
Yeah.
You know, and I remember him.
Like
well, I remember it only because it was a big deal that he was the Giant, but he was also like the youngest world heavyweight champion in WCW history at like 21 or whatever. So,
yeah.
But they found him at he was at a fucking basketball camp, and Kevin Sullivan discovered that guy.
Hello, Fish. How are you?
He was at some kind of a basketball fucking training camp, and Kevin Sullivan's nephew was also in this fucking training camp. And it was like a summer camp for college basketball or whatever, or something like that. And Big Show was at this camp, and when Kevin Sullivan showed up with his nephew or came to pick him up or went, I think maybe they had an exhibition game. He went to watch it, and he saw fucking Paul White out there on the court. And he was like, "Look at the fucking size of that pig," you know. And that was it. He talked to him after the fucking basketball game and told him, "I want to turn you into a wrestler. I want to teach you how to wrestle, and you're going to be one of the biggest men that's ever wrestled, ever." You know. And that was it. That was it. 6 months later, he was debuting for WCW. 6 months, I believe. 6 months.
Hello, Goldfish.
There's a photo of him standing next to a 5'8" man online, and he's definitely not 6'5". Yeah, Kevin Nash is definitely taller.
Kevin Nash also did basketball for us, and that's cool. I didn't know that. That's awesome. Yeah.
Yeah, the height I saw for Kevin Nash, I think was 6'6", I think.
He's probably lost some height now, though. He's had a lot of surgery, hasn't he?
Fuck yeah, all those guys have. You know, Hogan. There was some interview that I saw pop up in my feed or whatever the other night, and I was watching a part of it, and it was Hogan on Howard Stern. This is in like 2002, talking about how he should be done. Because remember, Hogan won the championship in 1984. 2002, that's 18 years. Hogan didn't win the championship in his first year. He spent 6 years on the fucking smaller circuits on his way up to WWF. Vince McMahon just happened to fucking find him and start using him, you know?
Yep.
There's some awesome awesome footage out there of Hogan doing interviews. God, is he fucking horrible. He had this
Yep.
long blonde hair, and he wore these like shaded fucking sunglasses.
And all the gold.
He had the gold all over him with the Mr. fucking T. And you could
Yeah.
see then that he was going bald, but he was growing his hair out to hide it.
Yeah.
And his brother was there with him, fucking Ed Hogan, and he had his hair parted down the fucking middle. He had like big lips. He was always standing there, you know, and he was fucking huge. Ed Hogan, you look at these fucking things. Ed Hogan was a beast, big boy.
You know how many people I've actually freaking met, freaking talking to him about Hulk Hogan, and they think he's black because he's so like has that super dark tan a lot of the time.
Oh yeah.
I just think he's like a black dude. I'm like,
yeah.
no,
He
he's
mainly
not
did that
a black
during his
dude.
NWO time, but yeah. Yeah,
Another man I probably burst into tears if I ever met, just because as my childhood, again, whoa. As a child, the Hollywood leg drop was amazing. Him hulking up as a 5-year-old was magic.
Absolutely.
You know, when you're 5 years old and you see a man go and shaking his head frantically in the ring, it's magic. Andre the Giant matches and all of that were fucking glorious. Can never take them away.
No, you're right. No, you're absolutely right. Yeah. Ed Hogan. That's what I was going to say. I didn't get to that part because we sat down with something else. But yes, you're right. Wrestling Forever. Ed Hogan was actually Ed Leslie, who everyone knows better as
Brutus Beefcake.
Brutus the Barber Beefcake, right?
Okay.
Brutus
So, but if you watch this,
Hogan's brother.
He's not really, but they were the Hogan. That was the wrestling gimmick, is that they were the Hogan brothers. They weren't really brothers; they're best friends. But Beefcake, that's what I'm saying. He was like this. He was just like walking around, but he is jacked. He's the biggest you've ever seen him. Because later on you saw Beefcake and he was really big and jacked when he came back after getting his face smashed and surgically fucking rebuilt.
Yeah.
But that was all part of rehab. He got cut and jacked and huge. And he did it in a very crazy amount of time. So everybody thinks he was on the juice. But he's thick all the way through. Hi, listen, back in these videos, he was cut like a fucking V. I mean, he was... To me, you gotta look at him. It's like, holy shit, Beefcake. I didn't recognize him. I was like, who is that guy playing Hogan's brother? I had to look it up, and I'm like, oh, fuck, it's fucking Beefcake. Holy shit. Then you go back and like, yeah, it's fucking Beefcake. Shit. I just watched that the other day. I find it oddly fun to watch old Iron Sheik interviews. I love those. Especially now, knowing what a fucking awesome fucking comedian the Iron Sheik is on Twitter. I also if you type like WWE interview bloopers, there's some fucking awesome old shit from the 80s. You know, amazing stuff. Mean Gene and Lord Alfred Hayes and fucking Howard Finkel and all the different wrestlers come out laughing and joking and talking with them. It's pretty cool. Pretty neat.
Welcome back, Joseph. Lissy, welcome back.
Hey, Joseph. Hi, Lissy. Thank you for the compliment.
Right now.
I wasn't ever really a fan of Brutus Beefcake, to be fair.
I'm going to be a member Barry for a second. Do you guys remember Brother Love?
Yes. Bruce Pritchard.
Yes.
Oh my God.
I love you.
Huh?
Joseph, I have to say, I think Thomas knew you were on your way back. He literally was on the back of my chair the whole entire time you were gone, and he just left.
I'm pretty sure that he has something to do with WWE right there, you know.
He does. He does.
He's a road agent.
Wrestle something different or something like that. It's a talk show.
I don't know where Brother Love came from, and I don't know why they had him in wrestling, but like nobody liked him.
That was why they needed a heel foil. They needed a bad guy to interview people, and then they actually ended up making Brother Love is the guy who brought Undertaker.
I was gonna say he's the one that brought in the Undertaker.
Brought in the
Did he
Undertaker,
really?
Get
Get the fuck out of here! Come on.
Ted DiBiase brought in Brother Love, and then Brother Love brought in The
Yep.
Undertaker.
Oh, jeez.
Yep.
He gets credit for bringing the Undertaker into the Federation
He was such a
because
douchebag.
he paid for this guy. Brother Love was the guy who brought him in. He was the manager. You
I
know?
remember
Maybe
Piper
he's been
freaking
just your-
humiliated him
you
one
want-
night. And he freaking tore off his freaking
Really?
kilt.
Yep, that was even before Paul Heyman. I mean,
Oh,
Paul
friggin'
Bearer.
Paul Bearer.
He was only there for like 2 episodes with him. That was it. 2 matches.
Yep.
That was it. He was done. And then I don't know. Like I think he was managerless for like a couple months, and then Bearer was there for a long time.
Yeah. Yeah, I think he worked under DiBiase for a little bit when they had the Good Undertaker versus Bad Undertaker.
Oh, was so dumb.
And then he got Paul Bearer when he turned on DiBiase.
And then fucking Paul Bearer turned on him.
Yup.
He brought his fucking crispy brother, his son Kane.
Yep.
That's gotta be Kane.
And then Undertaker drowned Paul Bearer in cement.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, forgot about that.
Yep.
Hey, Gamer, did you watch that video I did?
Which one, sir?
The one where I mimic you.
Yeah, Wrestling Forever, because in
Did you
the
watch it?
Broken Skull episode that The Undertaker was on, he swore when he was talking to Vince McMahon about coming in, he thought he was going to be whatever came out of the egg.
What, the Professor Squirrel teaches F-bombs?
No. It's on the channel that we're doing that creator F-off thing with. And what it
What's
was,
this one? What's it called?
it's called Dropped Mic Repair. I dropped the link to you when you were on a live stream last night or whatever, but you must not have seen it. But yeah, I just you basically had to mimic another YouTuber. So I did an absolutely horrible impression of you.
Oh, well, thank you very much.
Absolutely, my pleasure.
Okay, Joseph, what did you get in the mail today?
I shall listen to this later on
Enjoy.
and let you know what I think of it.
I'm sure you will.
Oh, hang on, sorry. Fish, go, office, fish, go, fish, office, go, office, fish. Sorry.
I was waiting for Gamer to see her and do that.
Go, office, fish, go. Fish, go. Go, office, fish, go. Fish, office, fish, go.
I'm done for the night anyway.
Subscribe to Jesus.
Subscribe to Jesus.
Everyone's so quiet. That's so calm
I'm
in
just
here
imagining
tonight.
Jesus in the SummerSlam.
Yeah, what the fuck? Did you guys all fucking get too stoned before I got here or what?
Maybe, yeah.
Fucking Doris, she's like,
I'm not stoned.
Not a great gamer. Thank you. Did a good job, Fish said.
Thank you.
So, Joseph, are you going to fucking tell me what you got in the mail or what?
So speaking of everybody on panel being slow and lethargic tonight, how's Jimmy?
He's good.
I
He's in his
was
hole.
thinking the same thing, Tony. You said it for me, you
He's
fucker.
being a wee
Where is
ball.
he?
He's in his hole, in his
Oh, no, he said-
cave.
I thought you said he's in the pool. I was like, oh, I know Jimmy had a pool. I just imagined him in like a kiddie pool in the driveway with a ladle.
Joseph, that's wicked cool.
Only if it was gravy. Only if it was gravy instead of water.
Jimmy's new fucking picture for his channel, he should get Gannon to do it, is him in a fucking kiddie pool in just a pair of shorts with a ladle of water pouring over his fucking head. I'm telling you, that should be
It'd only be a single
man
ladle
clean.
as well.
And then, since he's gonna get rid of the motorcycle thing, he can do his does motovlog things and put them in one fucking playlist, but he starts doing like fucking soup time with Jimmy or something in the pool. Fucking with the ladle, and he tells a story or sings a song or I don't know, cleans his nipples, whatever it might be. I don't know. Sometimes I feel like I've said too much.
I was gonna say now, Tony. Once you see that, you will never be able to unsee it.
You think you know me?
So be careful.
See, listen, I have 5 kids. Okay, so I can have one of them watch it and then tell me what happened.
Eins, zwei.
But would you really want to do that to your kids? And that's going to be some form of child abuse.
Yeah.
The oldest one is 14, and he's starting to get interested in nipples. So, the same.
Testicular inspection.
Is he going through socks at an accelerated rate?
That bunch of crusty ones under his
Maybe
bed.
be lady. Me and Mark may watch it after Doris end her stream. Call it 5 to help.
Hi, lady. Hey, go fish. I think I said hi, but just in case. Captain Jerk, by the way, how you doing, Lisa? How you doing, Nag? How's everybody, huh? You fuckers all right?
I score.
Captain Jerk did not cook today. Crystal cooked today.
I made sandwiches earlier.
That's not cooking. Captain.
Don't you ask me.
So hey, I just got to ask for a small favor.
Uh-oh.
No, I'm being serious, Doris. Doris, I'm fucking being serious for once. Once. Actually, I'm not really that serious. Listen, I put up a video yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
I don't ever ask anyone to watch my videos because everybody watches them when they want to anyways, and that's fine. All I'm asking is if you end up watching it, just let me know, either comment on it or just shoot me a message over and just let me. I always want to know what you think of the video. Like, honestly, what everybody thinks of the video. It's called Professor Squirrel Teaches You How to Say F Off in 15 Languages or something like that.
I actually watched that.
Yeah, I changed the title of it tonight. Dreams actually a better title. But just, what did you think of it? I just want to know.
I thought it was pretty good.
All right, I'm just trying to figure it out because I'm wondering if I should do more of them. Like, I was thinking about doing, like, fuck you, piece of shit for the next one because I say that a lot in my videos. Douchebag was another one. So I was just going to do, like, a little series of these, you know?
I think I did comment on it. I think.
You might have. I don't know who did and didn't. I'm just, you know, I tried to comment back with everybody and stuff, but I thought about it tonight. I was on Ken's stream earlier and I asked everybody over there, just like, if you watched it or whatever, just when you see me, just let me know because I just want to know, like, if I should do more of them. So I just I'm looking for feedback on it. That's all. And then I changed the name of it tonight.
I enjoyed it. I liked it.
Cool. Well, thank you. I appreciate it.
Yes, Joseph, I did, and I even commented, Joseph. Sorry, Squirrel.
Joseph, do we lose you tonight, buddy? Huh? Oh, dude. Jim Rice is still autographing baseball cards? True story. When I was like 15, I sent Jim Rice baseball cards, and that motherfucker returns cards faster than any other baseball player. I sent Jim Rice like 7 cards and like with a self-addressed stamped envelope, and like 3 weeks, which is the shortest time anybody ever got cards back from anybody. The mail is slow. I know, yeah. I got back all 7 cards hand signed by Jim Rice. Very nice. Todd Zeal was my favorite fucking rookie the year he was a rookie. He did pretty well. I saved up. I had all these Todd Zeal rookie cards, right? I sent that fucking cocksucker. You're a cocksucker, Todd Zeal. 20 fucking rookie cards. 20, right? I sent them to him, and I said, hey, there's 20 rookie cards, right? I've saved up like 73 of your rookie cards. You're my favorite player. And his rookie cards at the time were worth like $8 a piece at the end of his rookie year. That's a lot for your rookie year card at the end of your first year. $8. And I told him, I want you to sign 5. And the other 15 are a gift for you to commemorate your rookie year so you have your own rookie card, a bunch of them, right? I thought that was so nice of me to think like that at my age. That fucking prick sent the letter back because he never read it, stuffed it in the self-addressed stamp envelope that I had, and stamped all 20 of the cards because he stamps them. And it's a fucking stamp. You can see the outline of the fucking rectangle. He fucking stamped all 20 of these motherfuckers, bro, and threw them in the envelope. By the time I got them, he stamped them and just chucked them in there. They were almost all of them were fucking blurred a little bit because they all rubbed together. He just chucked them in the fucking envelope.
No.
The letter was in there. He never opened it, right? Never even looked at it. Just fucking stuffed it back in because I had it. There was a little fucking piece of tape holding it together because the cards were inside of it. He just slid them out. So he probably didn't, never even realized there was a note. Maybe, I don't know. But the motherfucker ruined 20 of my fucking rookie cards. At the end of the day, it didn't matter. No, but it didn't matter at the end of the day because he ended up being a fucking ball sucker of a player, and his rookie cards today are worth like $3 a piece because he ended up doing. He had like an amazing fucking rookie year, had a great second year, and then fucking like shit the bed. And then he had like a little comeback in the end, but no, this guy ain't worth shit. To my knowledge,
I have cards. I have 40 minor cards that are worth so much money, and I can't get no one to pay with.
Wow. Been wrestling forever. I was fucking hot about it. But you know what? I got over it pretty quick because I was like, you know what? He might have fucking ruined the cards with a stamp. I was pissed about the stamp. But he sent them back. I sent out a lot of cards to a lot of baseball, football, basketball, and hockey players when I was a kid. A lot. With self-addressed stamped envelopes. And all those stamps and all those envelopes and all those cards never came back. You only get back from a few people, So I got basketball cards back from Larry Bird, Robert Parrish, and Kevin McHale. That was pretty fucking cool.
Really? Bird and McHale, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Nice. That's really cool.
All the other people that I sent them out to, the only other, I'm trying to remember who the fuck it was. I can't remember his name. He was on the Pistons. He was like the second best guy on the Pistons. Isaiah Thomas was the best guy, I think. I don't remember. I don't know back then, whoever it was, but he was like the second best guy. He was good. He was really good. So
I know a lot of these names because I'm the same age as you, so I'm like, oh
no,
wow.
Yeah, we watched.
Oh wow.
Right.
Oh,
Listen,
wow.
Hey, I was at the Mass Pack Association fucking meeting 2 years ago. That's where like all the package store association, so all the vendors get together, they show off all the new stuff they got coming out for the holidays or whatever, and and they have like, I don't know, it's crazy. It's a big event, right, in the booze industry, and they have celebrities there sometimes. So I got to meet. I met what the fuck is his name? It's my mother's favorite player, Rick Middleton. Rick Middleton from the Boston Bruins was there. And they were just there hanging out, him and this other guy, I forget his name, but he was very popular as well. And they had their hockey jerseys on. They were just taking pictures with people. So I got to meet them. I walked down around the corner. We're leaving. We're packing everything up. And they got this booth there. And I look over and I'm like, it's fucking Danny Ainge. So I walked over and said hi to him, chatted with him for like probably 5 minutes. It was the end of the event. Everybody was going home. I just stood there and chatted with him. It was pretty cool, man. It was, being a young kid growing up watching these guys, and then you get to meet them, and they're just old, cool dudes,
Mm-hmm.
So, pretty, I don't know, pretty
cool.
Excuse me. Jabach. So, is there an NXT event this weekend?
Yes. Takeover.
Saturday or Sunday?
Sunday.
That's unusual, isn't it?
Yeah, usually it's Saturday before a big WWE pay-per-view, like SummerSlam or WrestleMania.
Yeah. Oh, they're just stretching it this way, though. They're getting an extra Sunday pay-per-view out of it.
All right, Fish.
Fish.
E-class.
As a clover sea.
Aruba, Jamaica.
Have fun with your eclairs.
Ooh, I wanna bet you.
Bum, bum, bum.
Eclairs do sound really good, but I don't eat that kind anymore. Looking back on life, I've eaten a lot of junk food, and yep, no more.
No more junk food.
No, not as much. Okay, we cut out like 95% of it at least.
Tony, what's that? Oh, your headphones.
What's that?
I said, Tony, what's that? And I said, oh, your headphones.
Yeah. I had to take them out. I couldn't reach all the way over around the cooler door because I had the cooler on this side, but I wanted to slide the desk over. So now the cooler door opens this way. It's got like a mini fridge, and so.
What? You need a mini fridge? I got one for you.
I have one. Thank you. I have one. So I was saying, I had to get a drink seltzer, and of course I get always with these things only with the fucking black cherries, the bulging head seltzers. See the bulging head? See the top of the can? Oh yeah, that's the go fuck yourself in the mouth seltzer right there. At least it's on the back side, because the real fuck in the mouth is when it's bulging right here.
Yeah.
Because then you go to open it. I should be able to open this all the way. It's going to be awkward to drink.
Somebody dropped that case.
Oh, absolutely. Nope. Oh, you fuck. Ah, shit. Look, you can't. Can you see it? Nothing really.
Yeah.
Nothing. See how full it still is? I gotta take this guy now.
And poke it in.
Check this out. It's a letter opener, right? But it's a cool one, right? It looks like a little sword.
It's very fancy.
I found this at a yard sale for 25 cents. I looked it up, and it's it's like 1940s. It's Germany. Not worth a lot. Worth like $9 or $10. I got paid a quarter for it. It's just cool as fuck. That's all.
eBay, here we come.
No, it's cool. I like it, and I use it when this happens. It's my can fixer. There we go. Cool. So, who's next on the mic? Welcome. Hi, Doris. Welcome.
Hi, Mom.
Welcome.
Assalamu alaikum.
Tony should learn the Stone Cold method.
Yeah.
Wami Kami Salami.
It's a great method until you have to keep replacing the laptop. The wife gets pissed. Oh, man.
Squirrel, guess what Joseph said?
Let me guess. The answer is either you got something in the mail today, or you got Jim Rice autographs today, or chicken butt maybe the
Or
answer.
he bought Cracker Jacks at work.
Oh.
Sometimes it's that too, and I bet you I know what he's gonna say because he told us earlier.
Oh. It's not. It wasn't. Nobody played the finger in the butt game, right?
No.
Okay. Good.
Finger in the butt.
So Joseph, go ahead. Tell Tony whatever you're gonna tell him.
Feels so kind of nice.
Listen.
Ain't no fucking spice.
Don't fucking leave me hanging there, Joseph Grohl. So far, you've only gotten a happy birthday video, you fuck. So, the next one, there'll be nothing happy about it. Let's go, fucker. Just fuck away, man. Anyway. Oh, no.
No diamond cutter pro.
Wow.
That was your big guess what? Joseph?
I hit him with an RKO out of nowhere when he walked in the room. It's fucking done.
All that anticipation for you to say no diamond cutter for you?
That's what I'm talking about. That's why I was saying the birthday video might not be the one, but it is. I wouldn't.
Yeah.
Yeah. Maybe. I gotta say maybe. That way, if it happens, nobody's like, you said it wasn't gonna happen. No, instead I said fucking maybe. Hey! Just.
Yeah,
Did he join Impact?
No, he's only doing guest appearance to induct somebody into the Hall of Fame.
Oh, who is it?
Did
Jay Lethal finally stop wrestling?
I think so.
Jay Lethal?
Who the fuck was it? I'll tell you. Ken Shamrock. Yes. So
fucking hell.
he's inducting Ken Shamrock into the TNA Hall of Fame.
Wait, let me tell you something, all right? Let me tell you something. This is fucking gold. So this is the equivalent of having a YouTube channel for like fucking 30 years. And your YouTube channel is fucking huge and famous for the first like 8 years. And for like 22 years, you're putting up subpar videos and taking breaks for up to a year at a time. And then all of a sudden at the end, everyone remembers the first 8 years of your YouTube channel. And they say, you know what, Doris? We're going to induct you into the fucking YouTube Hall of Fame. And then it's a Hall of Fame ceremony. So anybody will show up, right?
No.
So they're like, who do you want to induct you? And he says The Rock. But that would be like you being like, I'd be all right if it was Mr. Beast. That's fine. Mr. Beast can induct me into the YouTube Hall of Fame. Someone who has much more fame than me was who I want to induct me. That's pretty much what the fuck happened with Ken Shamrock right here. All right? So if they decide to induct fucking, I don't know, Barry Horowitz into the WWE Hall of Fame, I hope that motherfucker picks, like, I don't know. Oh, I'm, quick squirrel brain. Most of them are dead, so I guess it'd be Hogan to put him in. Because everybody else is dead from that era. I'm pretty scared. Wow.
If I was a famous wrestler and I wanted somebody to induct me into the Hall of Fame, it would be Taker.
Yeah.
Yeah, wrestling forever. Oh, that's why. All right, I didn't see. Okay, still. Wow, rock and roll. Yes, I remember that. To a Bronies game. A
Jabroni's game? What?
Pizza joint. It had.
Oh, Joseph, I love you.
On the wall, and the giant, and Hulk Hogan. I'm pretty sure you're talking wrestlers and hockey players there, or you're talking about Chris Jericho, one of the two. But it sounds like it was a good time. And how the fuck was the pizza? You don't just fucking mention pizza in a comment to the squirrel and not at least at the end be like, oh, by the way, the pizza was fucking shitty or the pizza was amazing. You got to at least let us know. Because out of that whole thing, it was an interesting comment, but pizza's really what caught my eye. Damn it.
And then once you tell us how the pizza was, if it was awful, you got to tell us what pizza place it was, Joe. Because if you're going to call out a pizza place in Boston.
The one where the Brunies play.
Yeah, where the Brunies play and apparently the Giant and Hogan go to.
See my man clean walking away.
We're waiting, Joe. He probably doesn't even remember how the pizza was or what pizza place it was.
Oh, hey, Joseph, guess what? See, now I have a guess what for Joseph. Hey, guess what? I'll wait to respond. Now he tells me about the pizza. No,
yeah, we figured that out with the Brunies, Joseph.
It's okay. I comment from my phone a lot, so I get a lot of help from the phone.
You should have saw me earlier, Joe. I was misspelling everything.
Yep, me too.
So, and Wrestling Forever said, Gamer, what about Boston smoking?
No, I'm not a jukebox.
What?
It's a song.
Oh.
You wanted me to sing. Unfortunately, I only give you
Oh.
one line of a song and then that's it. I'm done, isn't it? You know the
Yes.
secrets.
Yes. So Joseph said what? Squirrel. Now you're pulling a Joseph.
Yeah,
Good song. Very good song.
I have something to tell him, but I forgot what it was, so fuck it. I'll remember in a minute. When I remember, though, I'm going to tell you, Joseph. I don't know what it was, though. Anyways. See, that's what happens. You wait too fucking long, I get fucking... That's it. Squirrel brain. Done.
They don't call him a squirrel for nothing.
Oh yeah.
What's to say to you, Joseph Girl? What did you have to say to me? I forget. Hold on. The diamond cutter for you.
It was about the pizza, and you said you're not even going to tell me.
Yeah.
Kiss
then-
my testicles. Kiss my testicles.
Lick my balls.
Kiss my testicles.
Lick my balls.
Suck my mouth.
He's trying to remember squirrel.
I gotta remember. I'm getting
Joseph.
just lick my fucking balls from Gamer right now, okay, Joseph? Damn.
Suck my mouth.
Squirrel is having an Alzheimer's moment, Joseph.
Philip, I just popped it on your head.
I really did have something I was going to tell you. It was really sarcastic. I can't remember what it was, though. I'll think of it, when I do.
Did you maybe get something in the mail?
I like to kiss men.
Oh, maybe I did get something in the mail. I did get something in the mail.
You're brilliant.
Huh?
I said, see, I'm brilliant.
You are. Where did I put it? Hold tight, Joseph. That's what I was waiting for. We're talking baseball cards and baseball, right? Well,
I do not understand why you think it is acceptable, sir, to finger my rectum on a Sunday.
this I got today in the mail.
That was good. That was
Fuck you,
smooth.
Joseph.
That was smooth.
Oh, and also, fuck that cat.
My poor cat, he's not even over here. He's over there. And he's going to give you...
I don't know what day it was. How much? Gamer, you get a diamond cutter. I text you. I don't get your fucking phone number, Joseph. No, do I have your number?
Joseph, you can't just go about diamond cuttering whoever you want all the time. Try talking to people.
Did you not like what I got in the mail today, Joseph? It's fucked up. It's pretty fucked up if you didn't like it. Because I wish somebody would have actually gotten that for me.
And Joseph, you don't know what day it was. What?
When I got that package, it was today, my friend. Last day of September. If you're anybody in the world except Doris, it was just a regular day today. But for Doris today, it was what, Doris? National Coffee Day for Doris today. How was that?
No, that was the 29th.
How'd that work out for you
That
today?
was just, yeah.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, it didn't work out very well. Did not work out very well at all. Nope.
It was so funny. I was like watching the stream and I'm like typing. I'm like, no, Doris, it was today. Like, yeah, it's gonna be tomorrow. And I was like, oh, she's gonna be so disappointed.
Yep.
No coffee. Yeah, my wife was upset because Auburn is the closest Starbucks. It's like, about 30 minutes away. Whenever she does go out there, which is rare, she'll get a Starbucks. She's got like the club, and you buy some money, blah, 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 whatever, the little card, you refill it with money. And if you went and bought a drink, yesterday. Then they put a free beverage of any size on your fucking account. She wanted to go do that, but that didn't happen.
Joseph, he doesn't have Facebook no more.
No!
Excuse me.
That's fucking disgusting, you
Thank you.
sick,
So it came
sick,
out right.
sick,
That's good.
sick,
Comes
sick,
from the man
sick,
that's been doing it the whole stream.
sick. Who's been doing it the whole stream?
I think you.
Doris, you need to excuse me, madam, and your rude bloody allegations, you wanker, as you would say. I do not think so.
Uh-huh.
I could be wrong. I really don't think so, but I could be wrong.
What was the question here? What is it? What is Seth saying? What's that an answer to? Charlotte Flair. It might not be. Seth might just be like, yo, fucking.
Yeah, I think Seth is just like Charlotte Flair.
Teddy's, Charlotte Flair. Teddy's, Charlotte Flair. Teddy's, Charlotte Flair. I don't know if that's how he did it or not, but that could have been what happened. I don't know.
Yeah, Joe, I heard a rumor today that she's taking an extended leave of absence.
Who's that?
Charlotte Flair.
Who? Oh, you say Charlotte Flair. Never mind. Is she getting a reduction? Didn't she have to have her things replaced? I think she already did that.
Because they burst apparently, but she's had that surgery, but now apparently she's decided that she wants to take a break because she wants to start a family.
Oh, with Andrade?
With Andrade. She wants to have Andrade's babies.
Oh my God. They haven't been together that long, that's all. Whatever.
Well, they're engaged.
I know. This is why people don't stay fucking married in the wrestling world that often, because it's quick shit. If you're on the road together, so you're like, fuck it, it feels like I've been dating for 5 years anyways. Okay.
Sweet.
Oh, pardon me.
Wow, a sausage from above. You vulgar bastard.
How much?
Come here, puppies.
Hello? Captain Jerk, is that you? Wow.
No, absolutely not.
Who is that? Is that Woody Harrelson? Who is that?
Joseph.
Doris.
Fuck
The
that.
sausage.
Yes.
I mean,
The sausage.
Yeah, I'm going to be going to bed soon, too. So I'll
It's
be
good,
ending the
good.
stream soon.
It's fuck that cat 30 right now. So
Good night,
it's probably
Tony.
best.
Good night, Captain.
Good night, Lisa.
Good
Thank
night,
you.
Gamer. Good night,
Good night, Lisa.
Bye.
Yeah.
Good night.
Oh,
You
good
going,
night.
Doris?
Huh?
Doris, you going? It's 3.5 in.
Yeah, I'm probably going to go.
God bless. Thank you for
Thank
having
you,
me.
Gamer.
Recycle your plastics.
Don't forget, everyone, to shave your pubic area.
Hey, watch that
Already
video.
done.
Numbnuts.
Watch the video.
I did. It's
Gamer.
really bad.
Thank you. Good. I
David,
told you.
you're
I
supposed to
told
use
you.
a straight
I
razor, just to let you know.
fucking left that prick. All right, I'm out of here. Gamer,
All right, guys. Thank you for coming up. Thank you for
Gamer.
joining me.
You're
Everyone
fucking-
in chat, thank you. And I will talk to you guys later.
Later, Tony. Thanks for having me up. Doris,
Thank you.
good night, chat.
Good night, everyone. Thank you. Love you all. Bye.